think about Bow Wow when I think of Ice. If I were to look at Instagram, I don't think Bow Wow would come to my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anybody was thinking. I think they were all just. That might be the problem that he had. He wants Mark Lamont Hill to think about when he goes out. Well, it worked.
Hello.
We did that.
Hey, Miss Enlightened Soul. Shelps. They still having problem experiencing issues with live streaming posts. If you can't find your live on X, you can manually post it by following our guide. They still having issues. They get hacked. Log into your X account, open your profile, click the profile photo, click share. Bottom to the right, post this. Okay. So I gotta go in and actually share it. Where am I sharing it to? Alright. What's going on, everybody? Really, for real, what's going on? This is mirrored. This is backwards. I ain't even worry about that. What is going on? I woke up at 6 a.m. and saw the president saying whatever he was saying and just fireworks in the sky overseas. Now they're talking about, but coincidentally, this happened after the Clintons testified yesterday. And people were saying the Clintons testifying was not good for our commander-in-chief for whatever reasons. So there's no coincidence. I've been okay, but in the house, I get the what do you call it? The wintertime blues, whatever you call it. I just didn't feel like coming up here. I didn't feel like talking to nobody. You ever get like that? You don't feel like being around nobody? I definitely wasn't in the mood to entertain. Hey, Amy. Me too. Seriously, like on some real shit. Me too. Seasonal, yeah. But I am scared too. I am very fucking scared. So with that being said, let's go on Twitter and see the latest. Because they are censoring the shit out of us, especially social media and the media. You know how Trump was suing CBS. They got rid of the what's his name? Colbert. Stephen Colbert. So we're being censored. And we're not getting the latest. But I found a couple of people. Let's look on Twitter real quick and see what's the latest. All right. Whew, child. Let's see. Explore. What is going on? Every time we turn this on, it's something new. Cardi B's wild air guitar solo divides fans at San Francisco show. DJ Vlad earns $1,838 from $14 million. I thought that meant $838 million. Iranian hackers Trump video threat fizzles after deadline. Oh, so they were threatening that they had the isn't this the they said the Ayatollah is gone. Let's see, this is 2 hours ago. The streets of Washington, D.C. are absolutely flooded with people cheering for President Trump's killing of Khamenei. In D.C.? Now, hold up. Before I go any further, if anybody is politically inclined, I'm going to drop this link. You can come up here. Callie, if you're out there, you can come up here. Because I don't know. Because Dubai is getting... it's a lot of stuff going on. And yeah. Not to... what did I just do? Washington, D.C. This is like a lot. What about the people in Iran? The footage flooding out of Iran right now. Massive crowds of Iranians cheering, blazing their car horns, waving flags, and straight up celebrating like it's Liberation Day as Khamenei regime crumbles at the hands of Trump. So they're happy. Look at this. They seem kind of happy to me. And Iran had cut out the internet over there, so we couldn't see like them executing protesters. Okay, so Trump did release a statement. What did he say? Khamenei, one of the most evil people in history, is dead. I'm not reading all that. Did y'all see the State of the Union theater is what I called it? Iranian women dancing in the streets without hair coverings after hearing that Israel killed tyrant. Oh wow. That's amazing. He's their ruler, their dictator, I believe. Just tearing down statues. He was executing them like, what is Elon talking about? What is this?
A lot lately, Lord. It hasn't been herself, Lord. I believe whatever's in Nicki Minaj, Lord, yes. She's been going through a lot lately, Lord. It hasn't been herself, Lord. I believe whatever's in her ass is affecting her brain, Lord.
Oh, wow.
Take it out of her ass, Lord. We bind that spirit in her ass, Lord.
What? Don't do that.
Nicki Minaj, Lord, yes.
Yes, they're cheering for our tyrant. I wanted to see the thing. Oh, Ryan Coogler and Delroy Lindo get a standing ovation at the NAACP Image Awards.
Thank you. Before we start, I'd just like to officially say that we appreciate all the support and the love that we have been shown in the aftermath of what happened last weekend. It means a lot to us. It is an honor to be here amongst our people this evening, amongst so many people who've shown up.
What is this thing they talking about with Cardi? During her Little Miss Drama tour stop at Chase Center Friday, Cardi B performed a 12-second air guitar solo that quickly spread online, drawing millions of views. Critics called it cringeworthy and mocked her background, while fans praised the theatrical front and compared her showmanship to Barbra Streisand or Lisa Minnelli. Her tour remains a hit with sold-out shows and chaotic crowd moments like scolding, fighting fans, blending hits like Bodak Yellow with fan. Okay. Oh wow, Cardi.
At this point, I am here to listen because I just don't understand. Why? Why do you guys?
I can't with this girl. Why are y'all surprised? Cardi. Oh, what do y'all think about this?
I don't give a
So they
fuck,
are
bro.
hold up, condemning this man. A man is wanted by the NYPD for hitting a 15-year-old girl in the face with a metal bottle. Her mother speaks out. This person hit my daughter, who was 15 years old, in the face with a metal bottle while she was walking home from school. What do y'all think about this? Because pay attention to what is actually being said.
Deadass, I don't care. Even little kids, old guys, I don't give a fuck, bro. Deadass, I don't care. I argue with any fucking body. No, because you're talking. That's why. Fuck out of here, bro. These kids are crazy, bro. These kids are out of their mind, bro. I'm 57 years old. I would kill one of them, bro. What? Shut up.
Oh,
What?
She said, "We'll do it," and he smacked her with the bottle.
What? 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go then.
People are tired of these fucking kids. They just tired of them.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, someone call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops.
Now y'all want to call the
Call the
cops.
cops.
Y'all
Call the
been
cops.
messing with him, obviously.
Call the cops.
I do that. I do that. I do that. Fuck out of here.
If a man is saying, "I will you," I do that, I'm gonna fuck these kids up. You don't say do it, little girl. Everybody's not playing with y'all. With y'all kids. And y'all still messing with them.
Let's go.
Yo, call the cops, Sabrina.
Let's go. I'm saying let's go. I'm saying let's go. I ain't scared, bro. I ain't scared. I ain't no little kid. I'm saying let's
Little
go.
boy,
Nobody said
sit
nothing.
your ass down.
Let's go.
All I'm gonna say is, she probably somewhere nursing her head. That's probably one of them Stanley cups.
I don't give a fuck. Let's go. Let's go. What? Why you walking away? I'm right here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And you still fucking with them.
You want to fight? You want to fight? Why you got me? You want to fight? Let's go. Let's go. You want to protect these people? Let's go. They say nothing to you. Let's go.
Go see if
Okay. Come on. What? What?
Go see if Sabrina's okay.
You're in the wrong neighborhood doing that shit, bro. I live out here. You're in the wrong neighborhood doing that shit, bro. You put out a knife? I live
Y'all
out
not
here.
even from here.
I live out here, homie. Homie, I live out here. Let's go. Let's go. You check the little girl. You a bitch for that, you heard? You a fucking bitch for that.
I told you was gonna have twins. My HTZ at 5 weeks and 2 days was 23, well, 24,000. I might be further along than I think I am, or maybe twins. Where did the little girl go? Is she hurt? I don't know. They was yeah, they fucking with people. Listen, for once, I'm not mad at Cardi. She's not on the internet ranting and raving, acting a fool. So I don't really have nothing to say. I mean, that's on brand for her. So, um, what else? All right, let's look at Where did it go? Explore. We want to see. See, the war is not even coming up. They said Netanyahu done flee to Greece. So I found this guy on Instagram. Now what's this? Child, they are bombing the United Emirates, Dubai and shit. Now what Dubai has to do with it, I don't know. Melbourne. So I know the Prime Minister of the UK 1 minute ago.
Go out, go home, don't stay here, go on. No need work, no, go home. Save yourself. Let's ضربات قنبلة. Go home, go home, go home, go home, go home. Go, it's okay, go.
Let's go on Instagram. You know that guy Oliver? They just if you outside, you are susceptible to getting bombed. They didn't shut down the airport. Let me find this guy. You know the guy Oliver, somebody, the one that Chris and Alex said was rude. Oliver, he does the him. Oh, you can't say. He is stuck in Dubai. I know he went to a wedding in did he take his stuff down? Child. He went to a wedding in India and he is stuck over there. And it's not up here. He does all of the funny like he let me see.
Trip, and I tried to say something that I think maybe was misunderstood. So I do want to clear that up. I was trying to be supportive of you. I was trying to feel like I hear what you're saying. It's really tricky to want them to go live their own lives and you get to support them and you get to focus on yourself. I'm excited.
He does a lot of that. Let me look on him, his threads. Did he take down his stuff? Is he all right? Right. I don't care how shady they say he is. What's his name? Oliver. Maybe he left it up over here. Nope. Okay, yeah. Oh, you can't see.
2 in the morning. And okay, guys, just an update. I haven't posted in a while, but okay, I'm safe inside of my hotel right now. It's currently 2:52 in the morning, and I am exhausted. But here's the thing: I wasn't planning on coming to my hotel. I was actually planning on just staying in the airport all night, maybe even for a couple of days, because the lounge that I was in had all the amenities that I needed. However, we were all sleeping. This was maybe like 2 hours ago. We were all sleeping, and they all stormed in there, they being some of the workers, and they were saying, you have to go to the transfer desk, you have to evacuate the airport. And I don't know what's going on because I'm getting texts from people saying like, oh my gosh, did they hit the Doha airport? No, nothing happened whenever I was there, but I saw reports of the Dubai airport. I've seen reports of the Kuwait airport as well, but nothing happened to the Doha airport, at least whenever I was there. Okay, I just heard something. Okay, sorry, I thought I heard something. I looked outside. Don't say anything. I thought I did. But anyways, I'm really tired. I need to get some rest. I don't know when I'm going to be leaving Qatar. I don't know when my flight is going to be. I don't know anything. All I know is that they are going to contact me and they're going to let me know because right now it's all just a mess. Everything's shut down in terms of the airport and the operations and whatnot. But I've been in contact with a bunch of my friends who are in like Abu Dhabi and Dubai and also here in Doha as well. And we're just trying to figure it out. So yeah, that's my little update. Okay, guys, just an update. I haven't posted in a while, but okay, I'm safe and sound in my hotel right now. It's currently 2:52 in the morning, and I am exhausted. But here's the thing: I wasn't planning on coming to my hotel. I was actually planning on just staying in the airport all night, maybe even for a couple of days, because the lounge that I was in had all the amenities that I needed. However,
You better get
we
your
were
ass
all
home.
sleeping. This was
You're talking about for a couple days. Right now is the wrong time to be leaving U.S. soil. I know one of my friends went to Costa Rica, and I'm like, are you crazy? And then that shit in Cuba happened. We still don't know what that really was. Then Jamal talking about, is it a bad time to go to Mexico? Yes! Yes, it is. Let me see if I can get him on the line. Child, Jamal done found himself a crock pot, and you can't tell him shit, okay? We could come back to the war. We could wait till. I wonder if John Oliver will. I wonder when they shoot last week tonight. With John Oliver. This is the one.
airport. And I'm stuck here. Basically, for those who don't know, I was on my flight from Doha to Dallas, Texas. We were about an hour and a half in, and then the captain had to come onto the loudspeaker and say that we were turning around due to all the military action that's happening in Iran and what's happening in Qatar and Kuwait and Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So landed back here at like 11:30-ish, and it's kind of been chaos here. All the airspace is closed here until midnight, or at least midnight, until they decide to close it again for another day. I've been in line for the last 2 hours trying to see what I can do for my flight, and essentially there's not much I can do. Since the airspace is closed, I'm gonna have to wait until after midnight to see if they can rebook me on the 1 a.m. flight, or there's also an 8 a.m. flight too. I'm honestly going to see if I can get on any flight just to the US or just anywhere else. Now, I did get a hotel voucher, but Qatar is not rebooking anyone's flights yet because of the whole airspace issue. I've been getting tons of texts and calls.
Does anybody know the day Funky Dineva talked about we are in a state of emergency, like officially? Let me see. This is getting more and more scary. And they said the sleeper cells are going to be activated or activating. They listed a list of cities. Y'all want to see that? Tomorrow day, I would have took it down to he could become a target. Yeah, I pray all of the Americans aboard is dangerous right now. No, that's terrifying. Even if he gets a flight, I would be right. My ex was going to work overseas and he just changed. Yeah, hey, wait a minute. Beep, beep. What ex, Amy, you talking about? Right now, I'm not traveling. Jamal better stay his ass put. Exactly. Mexico, yeah, right. Yes, he has a crock pot. You can't tell him nothing. Oh, wow, he had to turn. He says he's eating more carrots with his crock pot than he has in his whole life. Oh, Amy's up here. Sometimes I don't hear that. Boop. Hey, Amy.
Girl, I'm scared.
Me too.
Cause I'm like, they're gonna come for like the major cities first. That's I'm like, oh God. I can't take another 9/11. I don't want to go through that again. And I just feel like he's not thinking about the people who live overseas. Like this man's trying to get out of Dubai. He's stuck.
He can't get home.
No. And the thing about it is like majority of the Emirates is all expats. So I'm sure they're all trying to rush up out of there if it's bombs going on. I'm like, oh hell no. I did not sign up for this. I'm going home. I would not want to be there. And you don't know when I don't know all that's going on, but from my understanding, like it's the regime change, which means like there are going to be a lot of people happy, but it's going to be a lot of people upset and ready to fight. So I don't know how that's going to work out over there, but I just hope it don't filter to America where people are doing like, suicide bombings and stuff like that. Like, ugh. I'm not saying that like it's just a lot. I don't want to be involved. It's DC should be on high alert, but it's just so dangerous right now.
Okay, so let's look at this.
Earlier this morning, the United States and Israel struck targets in Iran. Iran has since launched indiscriminate strikes across the region. I know British people and communities across our country will be deeply concerned about what this means for security and stability and for the fate of innocent people across the region, which for so many of us includes friends and family members. So whilst the situation is evolving very quickly, I want to set out our response. The United Kingdom played no role in these strikes. We have long been clear. The regime in Iran is utterly abhorrent. They have murdered thousands of their own people, brutally crushed dissent, and sought to destabilize the region. Even in the United Kingdom, the Iranian regime poses a direct threat to dissidents and to the Jewish community. Over the last year alone, they have backed more than 20 potentially lethal attacks on UK soil. So it is clear they must never be allowed to develop a nuclear weapon. That remains the primary aim of the United Kingdom and our allies, including the US. I condemn Iran's attacks today on partners across the region, many of which are not parties to this conflict. We extend our support and solidarity to them as part of our commitments to the security of our allies in the Middle East. We have a range of defensive capabilities in the region, which we've recently strengthened. Our forces are active, and British planes are in the sky today as part of coordinated regional defensive operations to protect our people, our interests, and our allies, as Britain has done before, in line with international law.
So he's saying we ain't had shit to do with what your president did, but we will defend ourselves, and Iran ain't shit, by the way. This guy is funny, but he be on the ball.
The curb and word on the street, rumor has it, and supposedly, allegedly, I gotta cover my ass on this one. The reason why they killed El Mencho, the leader of the cartel in Mexico, is because he was child trafficking and selling human organs. And he had a client list of 211 people. And on that list, there are 17 current sitting members of Congress in the U.S. that used to buy from him for cannibalism and rituals.
I heard he was doing some other shit too. Now this was
June last year when we bombed Iran during the 12-day war, I said if that escalated to a full-scale war, that would be World War III and we would lose that shit. And last night, I said the same thing in regards to Trump's 10-day countdown to full-scale war with Iran. Watch this. This explains everything that happens next.
Then you're going to have the Americans start to attack Venezuela and possibly other countries in South America. America is in for a bad time, okay? And then what we can expect to happen is America at some point will go to war with Iran, and this will destroy both countries, okay? Iran will not lose this war, but it won't win this war either because America is just going to bomb the crap out of Iran. It's just going to send Iran back decades. But America will lose this war. But this is important because if America loses war, it's forced out of the Middle East. And once it's forced out of the Middle East, all its military assets goes to Israel, which creates the Pax Judaica. Yeah, does that make sense, guys? That's the plan. Okay, now you have Pax Judaica. And what Pax Judaica will do is start to control the world because through chaos and conflict, Pax Judaica can make a lot of money, right? Because Pax Judaica, what's going to happen is that you have these technology companies like Google, they're going to move over to Pax Judaica and build a global surveillance state. You have civil wars, you need AI to control people. If you're going to war with Russia, you need weapons, okay? But you also need financing as well. So you can expect a lot of banks to move to Israel, and it's possible Israel becomes now the global reserve currency because everyone is trading with Israel. If you're Russia, you need to trade with, you need to trade your resources, right? Oil, energy, and grain, okay? So Russia controls a third of the world's carbohydrates. Guess what, guys? Israel controls Africa. So what will happen is that Russia and other countries will sign a trade agreement with Israel, and Israel becomes the center of global trade, okay? Does that make sense? So this is how Pax Judaica will profit. And remember that Israel has the world's best intelligence agency, the Mossad. And what they can do is go around the world and create as much chaos as possible, okay? So while the world is burning, Israel, Pax Judaica, is profiting. And that's what the future looks like for the next 10, 20 years.
June last year, when we bombed Iran during the 12-day war, I said if that escalated to a full-scale war, that would be World War III and we would lose.
All right, now I want to go back to the guy. Boom, real quick. Him.
Girl, word on the curb.
ICE is in Hawaii, child.
Girl, did you know that there is a mayoral candidate called Rogelio Martinez from Long Beach, California, and he has asked all 55 gangs and gang leaders to unite with him to get rid of ICE from Long Beach. Bitch, he made a whole video asking all 55 gang leaders to meet up so that they can discuss how they can get rid of ICE. Bitch, that's what I call community. That is what I call community. That's where gangs were created for.
This is all too
Girl,
much.
just to be a little bit transparent, I love how I've grown my following very organically. And with that being said, I don't get paid for none of this shit. I do this for the free. And the reason why is because Meta bends the knee to a genocidal country. And I don't want that type of people cutting my check. And so what I would rather do is boycott them and put a middle finger to the face and let them know you ain't gonna get paid off my talent. However, if you do, go ahead and take all the money you can from their pockets. But as for me, I'm not gonna do it. It's just like sticking the middle finger up to that motherfucker and letting them know you are not gonna use my identity to get paid off of me. And I don't need your check, bitch. But with that being said, I would love my own podcast and my own show to have a celebrity on once a week or once a month to this. Girl, remember that policy that Christy Dome cut where you don't have to take off your shoes anymore through TSA while getting checked through security? Well, bitch, now it's looking like it's posing a security threat considering we are at war with Iran. Bitch, they said it could pose a terror attack threat. Girl, shit is about to get interesting on the homeland. So stay tuned and strap up. And let's hope you don't have to travel. Bitch, girl, while Western media is trying to claim that the Ayatollah is dead, Girl, the Iranian foreign ministry spokesperson has confirmed that the Ayatollah is well and alive. And bitch, he is still running the game. Bitch, don't believe the hype. Do not believe the hype, because I'm telling you, they're going to try to feed you propaganda. But I'm telling you, the Iranian foreign ministry spokesperson said that man is still breathing. Y'all didn't get him. Y'all got his daughter-in-law and his son-in-law. They are deceased. But not the Ayatollah. That man made it. He knew y'all was going to strike him. And he is well and alive. Girl, stay tuned. Shit is getting interesting in the Middle East. God, girl, Iran has struck the Burj Al Arab Hotel in Dubai. Girl, they was not lying when they said that they were not going to miss their targets. Bitch. And mind you, they haven't even unveiled the new missiles and the new toys that they got and they've been playing with. Bitch. Girl, it's getting interesting out there. Stay tuned and hold on to your pants. God damn. Girl, it ain't looking too good in Tel Aviv. Because, bitch, some bombs just dropped and it hit a couple neighborhoods. And, bitch, shit is looking crazy over there. Girl, not to mention, the UAE airport was struck. And people are stuck. Girl, they are not playing out there. Shit is getting interesting, so get ready, because people ain't gonna be able to go to sleep tonight. God damn. Girl, it ain't looking. Girl, rumor has it that Satan Yahoo escaped Izzy and tried to fly into Cyprus. And Cyprus said, bitch, access denied. You ain't gonna get our country bombed. So, bitch, Satan Yahoo had to fly in low altitude for 45 hours. Iran was keeping an eye out. But them motherfuckers could not land nowhere in Israel because that motherfucker is getting bombed even now. And, bitch, finally after 45 hours, that motherfucker got clearance to enter into Greece. And now that motherfucker is hiding out in Greece and calling out the shots from over there. Bitch. Not Greece trying to hide Satan Yahoo. Girl, now y'all involved. Get ready, because shit is about to get interesting out there with the Greeks. I'm just saying. Girl, rumor has it that so Iran has closed the Strait of Hormuz, which means shit is about to get expensive. Because, girl, oil is about to skyrocket. Girl, I hope you got your bike ready. You better get the motherfucking air in your bike tires ready on your Huffy. Because shit, it looks like your car is going to be at home for a while. Because who the fuck is going to be paying $10 a gallon?
Not me.
Bitch, not even the fucking buses are going to be functioning. Girl, get ready.
Well, that's how it is in Cuba.
Girl, so Iran has closed the strait. Girl, I have a follower that has sent me videos and pictures of the damage that Iran did with their strikes on the Kuwait airport. And girl, the damage is huge. And I don't know how people gonna get in and out of that damn country. But girl, y'all might as well get into a Jeep and start doing a road trip. Because bitch, ain't no way you're gonna be able to fly the friendly skies at this point. Because it ain't too friendly. And bitch, check out Qatar. Because it's up and stuck over there too, bitch. Shit is burning and bombing. Bitch.
Damn.
It's up and stuck.
They're getting all the countries.
Yeah.
The Middle East is going
mercy.
down. Girl, looks like Iran has the upper hand. So we'll see what happens, bitch. I'm just saying.
I know that's like supposed to be a fair land.
Well, it looks like the United States is on high alert. Because looks like the FBI is warning all of the police officers throughout the nation to keep a lookout on their own cities. especially major cities, because, bitch, seems like the alarm is sounding off and these sleeper cells are going to start to wake the fuck up. Girl, I hope you got your bunker hole ready. Mine is on his way, bitch.
Not a bunker hole.
Shit is about to start popping off because while we're scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook and watching what's going on in the Middle East, bitch, we're about to have our own fireworks. Girl, stay tuned. Stay tuned and stay prayed up. And I guess we don't have... Girl, not a Democratic senator stating that Dukiana is now saying that he misinterpreted military intelligence to do strikes on Iran. Girl, now is not the time to be singing "Blame It on the Rain."
Oh.
Yeah, this ain't
They say he
vanilla,
feels like
bitch.
shit. He has an involuntary thing where he shits on himself from an injury from one of the Epstein victims said that he did that to him. If you want me to play it, let me know.
Oh, Lord.
So
Trump
he
proved himself.
involuntarily he wears Depends and like a catheter and stuff. And a lot of
Ew.
people says he stinks. They don't understand, and they said they're going back to The Apprentice. That he just randomly shits on himself, allegedly.
Lord.
That I believe.
And then he be eating all that McDonald's and stuff?
Yes.
Girl, he need to stay away from the fast food.
I don't think it's a good time to have an EV car because I was watching one of the natural disasters we had, and the people were stuck on the bridge, and I was just about to buy a Tesla, and I was like, I can't get no Tesla because what if we do have an emergency and I run out of electric? I won't be able to use my car.
Them Tesla people be fighting over them charging centers. I seen a
Yeah, that
video.
part too.
They literally, I saw a video where this woman and this man were fighting over the energy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was like, see, that's not an issue. I'll just go get me some gas because they don't have a lot of those energy things around the country. It's only in certain areas.
And they have a lot of Tesla EV chargers, but I wonder they don't have that many. Like I had rented a different car that wasn't a Tesla, and it was hard to find a charger for that one. Tesla has, but what if they run out of electricity or the electricity goes down? You can't use your car.
Yeah. It's not a reliable source right now for transportation, you ask me.
Uh,
I mean, I feel like it is in certain areas, but not like that. I
Mm-mm,
still use my little oil. I'm not trying to be shady, but no, I'm good on the Teslas.
mm-mm.
And the fact that they are like, there's a lot of smart stuff going on, so we got to worry about that type of warfare too. People hacking into your stuff and taking over it and driving it.
I didn't even think
Oh,
about that
all that stuff is going on. That's why I'm like, oh my God, why Trump? Why?
because they said because the Clintons testified yesterday, and whatever they're way smarter than him, and whatever it was going to have to force him to do something. Them testifying, like
He
they
gonna have
didn't
to
absorb the
testify
shit,
too.
right?
He think he gonna hide away from that. Not today, homie. You gonna have to say
Yeah, all of a
something.
sudden, and they said Iran was signing the peace deal, and then they just started bombing them. And they also said that he
Oh
is trying
God.
to force um, everybody from not having the preterm elections.
He's doing something for sure. He's trying to distract for something. But I know one thing: he not standing there after three. You got to go. It hasn't even been a full year and a half, and all this stuff is going on.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah. God,
Like, who would have thought we would be going through all of this?
I just
Like,
let him
this
go
much,
on.
this fast. It's
That's
too
just more
much.
diabolical. Hmm.
Yeah, during Ramadan at that.
That's diabolical. He coming at him at the weekend like, "I'll get you now. You can't eat during the day."
His name is Boone. What is his name? Boone 714. Or Boona, Boona 714. He's pretty funny, but he's pretty on point too.
Why you put
Uh,
on that daggone bonnet? He's funny.
It was a tent pole up his butt. Trump wanted him to
That's just nasty.
give it to him, bend over,
Oh,
and
he
instead of
wanted to
the
be plowed?
yeah, he wanted to get plowed, and instead of the boy doing that, there was a tent pole laying around, and he put the prophylactic on that and kicked it up there, and he's had gastrointestinal issues ever since.
God. Oh my God. This is just
Yeah.
nasty. That's not really the worst part of the Epstein files. The worst part is all of the business they are doing, where they're like, it's a lot of people involved with doing crooked business with this man and him helping them do deals and all types of stuff, and people trying to get away with murder. Well, they were. At this point, it's like how many people were involved and how many people are really going to be punished for it.
Okay, so let's take a break from that. Does anybody remember? I want to see the first day. I don't know the first day Funky Dineva.
I think it was.
It has so this is Tuesday.
It was.
Let's look for Tuesday.
It was one of them. I didn't get to see the read. I just heard about it.
Well,
Him
I
saying
saw
about.
part 2 and part 3, and I'm going back and forth. And I'll give you my thoughts on that in a second. But I want to see what he said first.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Lord, see, this is why I don't like. Let me see here. Hold on. Because, baby, I'm blind as a bat. That quite a few of y'all have been. And the most heart.
All right, let's see.
Eddie said, try it out, try it out. That would have been more of a storyline of, hell, Lean came through and did what it was she was supposed to do. And she booted Mimi ass into supporting character role. You know, unfortunately, Mimi, while we love you to death, honestly, Mimi, it's the other way around. You really need to be thanking Stevie J and Jocelyn ass for helping you hold down a job for as long as you did. Because without them, just independently, Mimi, you really wasn't bringing much. And then when you did bring something, it was a hairy coochie and a beaver named Nico.
Oh,
Have mercy, Jesus, Mimi, you had went out real bad. Mimi, you had went out real bad. We would have rather you had went around and was eating the Aryan coochie. That would have been more of a storyline of, hell, you and K. Michelle should have started going together or something. You know, eating coochie gets you real far on Love and Hip Hop. Eating coochie gets you real far. You could have ate Carly Rae song. Y'all used to hang out back in the day.
oh my God.
Let Ty eat it, and she don't ate
You
everybody
know what
in
the
the
fuck
whole
was saying.
Atlanta or whatever the case, just eating it. Eating coochie on the south side. On the north side, she eat it in the cookout parking lot. And Ty, don't try to beat me up when you see me because you know I'm telling the truth. Okay, I don't want no foolishness now. You know you don't ate all the reality girl coochies. You don't ate all of them from off of every show. Okay. Married, you don't ate it over there. Married to Medicine, you don't ate it over there on Basketball Wives. Y'all can only guess who's on. She don't ate over there at the Housewives. Okay, just don't ate it all. But listen, maybe Mona and Carlos will put me on the show if I get to eat the shit. Clearly, being gay ain't getting me far.
Oh my
Being
God.
gay ain't getting me past the youth. Ty, if you want to come on over here and eat mine, it's made of clay. But maybe we could get on the show together, love. Come on. I'm willing to try it out. Try it out. What Candy said? Try it out. Try it out.
Oh my God.
Lord, they said, what about Melissa and her press and curl? Melissa was eating the coochie, but she wasn't eating all of it. Ty was eating all of it. Oh, excuse me. Moving right along, guys.
Rue, right?
Tiffany Richardson. So this Tyra Banks documentary thing, excuse me, y'all. This Tyra Banks documentary thing on America's Next Top Model is going huge. Now, I have not watched the documentary at all, but I'm going to tell y'all, without even watching it, I don't like how Miss J said she had a stroke, she's not walking, and that Tyra has not come and seen him as of yet. I don't like that, right? I don't like that. However, as viewers,
Now let me say this before we get any guess his putty is made of clay. I didn't like how Tiffany responded to, well, Tyra didn't say anything to her, but all that bitch fuck you. And I thought that was like, whoa, like you could just put out a statement, Miss Girl. And I thought that was extremely like, okay. So just keep that in mind.
this is me making an assumption about what their relationship might have been. And to be honest, even though they all look like one big happy family on camera, he may have been nothing more than her former walking coach and a co-worker on her show. But anyway, Tiffany Richardson, guys, the one who Tyra screamed at, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. And she actually brought Tiffany back a second time. Tiffany dropped down to social media. She had something to say. Now, the reason why I plucked this story out of obscurity and is highlighting it is because I don't know if you guys know this, but I went to high school with Tiffany Richardson. We went to high school together, and I always tell this funny ass story, and Tiffany might get mad at me for telling it, but Tiffany had a lot of mouth in high school. She did. Tiffany had a lot of mouth, and the general consensus was Tiffany got a lot of mouth and she can't fight or whatever. Now, I'm going to give Tiffany a little credit. Even though Tiffany did have mouth, I do believe that girls were pressed over Tiffany because she was pretty. Tiffany was real pretty in high school. Now, she ain't had no shape. Tiffany was shaped like a piece of plywood. She was skinny in the back and skinny in the front. And y'all remember back in the day when the girls used to wear the matching Guess outfits with the shirt tucked in? I mean, Tiffany was so skinny, her booty used to sink in. That's how skinny Tiffany was. But Tiffany was cool. Everybody loved Tiffany. But it was this one time, these girls was finna whoop Tiffany ass next to the gas station, next to the school. And she had done called her grandma. And her grandma had done pulled up. Her grandma lived right up the street. Listen, why am I telling people high school business like it even matters?
I know.
Her grandma lived right up the street from the school. Her grandma had pulled up to the gas station with a hammer. And her grandma was going to get ready to whoop anybody ass with that hammer that touched her grandbaby. I know that's right, grandma. That shit was funny as hell. Them girls was going to tear Tiffany ass up at that gas station next to the Popeyes, next to the school. And Tiffany grandma had them pulled up real quick. It jumped out the car with that hammer. 42 years old, remembering childish ass shit. I promise you, if you talk to anybody from that clique from high school about Tiffany grandma with that hammer, we gonna all fall out laughing because that's the type of shit that just went on at Carol City. Somebody grandma jumping out with a damn hammer. Nevertheless, Tiffany took to social media and she had this to say. She said, Tyra Banks, hold up, Tyra Banks, let's keep it cute. You are one lying ass, tired ass bitch. You know how you treated me that whole time off and on camera. You was a bully. You treated me like shit and said the nastiest things about me and my son. That is not how the argument went, but y'all edited it to make it look like you cared. Also, F the Shade Room, F you weird ass fans, and F you Tyra Banks. I bet you won't sit down with me face to face and talk about it. Also, F my family too. Y'all don't ever defend me. I got more money and helping more people than all of the many top models, but that's the update y'all give. Damn shame. It's giving y'all still hating on little black ass me. Tyra Banks, just let it go. It's been over 20 years. Well, Tiffany, I want to say this. In all fairness, this will never be let go. All right, let me talk to your daughter. This will never be let go, Tiffany, because it is top model history. We're rooting for you. We are all rooting for you. That the next time they pick up and do another top model, where are they now from 10 years? This will be a scene. Unfortunately, Tiffany, you will die, and this will be a part of your legacy, being on Top Model, the good, bad, the different, and all that other stuff. The sad part is, I remember when we were in high school, Tiffany was modeling in high school. I remember she would come to school with different modeling photos and stuff that she took. And I also hate the fact that we don't live in the world then that we live in now, because I feel like if we were in the world then with social media and social media people and reality TV people being able to springboard into other things, I think that Tiffany would have been much more successful in a media career. Back when Tiffany was on America's Next Top Model, there really was not a machine to push people through in order for them to get to their next. I remember Tiffany doing an episode of, I think it was either MTV or BET Spring Bling. She was hosting, and the hosting wasn't all that good because she was like, and coming up next to the thing, and there was all this head stuff. Nothing that a little media training couldn't have fixed, but it would have been great to have seen Tiffany do a whole lot of other things. Also, I remember one of the most iconic photos from that is when Tiffany did the shoot where she was holding all of the dogs. And it just goes without saying that hands down, Tiffany was one of the most beautiful top models that they were. I just think, with she and I coming from the same place, coming from Carroll City, Florida, and there being no rule book, I just think Tiffany really did not know what to do post Top Model to keep the momentum going. Just didn't know what to do. There's not a huge Black entertainment management scene down in Miami. Like around the time that we were coming up, the only thing that was really going on down there as far as Black entertainment was Trick Daddy and Slip and Slide Records. She wasn't a rapper, so she didn't belong there. Back at that time, folks didn't know nothing about moving to Atlanta or go move to LA and all that type of stuff. Nevertheless, me and my friends that reminisce about this all the time, we always wished that Tiffany would have gone further in this whole Top Model thing. And Tiffany, I'm sure there are people from school that watch this. Tiff, I would love, if you are open to it, I would love to get you on the show just to talk about it, to see where you at, because people been dying to know what you've been doing, where you've been at, what you look like these days. And you've done a very good job of keeping a low profile. But if you are open to sitting down and just chopping it up from high school to now, you or your people email me, funkydineva@funkydineva.com. That would be the best way to get me. I don't necessarily see those DMs. But any if y'all know Tiffany Richardson, Tiffany, if you want to get your word out, you want to, say a little something to the people, I am so down to get you on the show as early as this week. Email me, funkydineva@funkydineva.com. Or I'm trying to think, who are we still mutual friends with? If anybody from Carroll City that that I know that still got our phone number, feel free to get my phone number from them and text them, and let's make it happen. All right, guys, let's move right along to.
So right here we see that he made his little, joke or whatever for her grandma. I don't feel like he meant any malicious intent because he's inviting her on the show. So let's go to the update, which was that Thursday? So he's got 2 Thursdays on February 19th. So that was Tuesday. So maybe was that Wednesday or Thursday? Wait, when did I sing before that thing?
Tell my pastor I said, come on.
Oh, he got a pink shirt on. All right. Why aren't these in? Okay. Where's the pink shirt, beloved? 17th. Okay, we're getting closer. Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here.
Hey y'all. Let me get stuff going on. Hold on.
Right. She was the one. Let me see if I can find her response. What's her name? Tiffany.
Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Y'all, we got a pretty interesting show planned tonight. It ain't a whole lot going on in the news and in the media, but we gonna make it do what it do.
Okay, so this says Tiffany response to Tyra. We were all rooting for you. Tiffany is over. Hold up, Tyra Banks. Let's keep it cute. You are one lying ass, tired ass bitch. Not tired, but tired. You know how you treated me to the whole. You was a bully. You treated me like shit and said the nastiest things about me and my son. It's not how the argument went, and y'all edited it to make me look like you care. So also, fuck the shade room. Fuck your weird ass friends. Fuck you, Tyra Banks. I bet you won't sit down. I think he just said that. I got money. I think she said something else too. But that was the gist of it. Like, bitch, fuck you, and fuck you. All right, so let's go back here. Fast forward.
Michael, do me a favor and just put your phone on mute. I'm gonna bring you in at about the 8:30 mark.
Oh my God.
Whatever device you are,
Log people selling shit
on mute, and we finna get it all going on. Let me see here. Down to the America's Next Top Model, and that's why she was not a part of the documentary, right?
Oh shit! I gotta get the 7-Eleven.
By the way, in the American Top Model documentary is Tiffany Richardson, right? Now, remember I told y'all I went to school with Tiffany Richardson, and the other day I told a story about a 20-year-old story about when we were in high school. Some girls was trying to jump Tiffany, and I said her grandma showed up at the gas station with a hammer, right, to help Tiffany. And that was kind of how I remembered the story. It was very chaotic. In all honesty, I really did not think that I was saying anything out of the way. I was just telling a funny story. I did not really think Tiffany would have some type of adverse response to the situation. But here is what somebody decided to clip the post and put it on one of these, blogs on Instagram. And the blog says, Funky Dineva went to school with Tiffany Richardson and tells the story of her grandmother stopping girls from fighting her. So Tiffany Richardson gets up under the post and says, Funky Dineva, whole stop line. I had the hammer, bitch, and I was about to get jumped, and my grandma came and hit me in the head because I would not get in the car. You cokehead ass bitch. I did too, but you must still be on them. Stop the cap. How you still be at the after hours paying for dates, bitch? Still paying for boy booty is wild. And so when my friend sent me this, I was like, wow, that response is a little, in my opinion, disproportionate to what it is that I had to say in reference to Tiffany. I just told a funny story that I thought was funny from 20-something years ago. Okay, maybe I got the details mixed up. Maybe it wasn't you with the hammer. Maybe it was your grandma with the hammer. All I knew was you was finna get jumped and it was a hammer involved. And so I was talking to a few friends from school and I was like, you know what? I was like, Tiffany looks like what she's been through, past, present, and future. And so I'm not going to say anything. Like, this girl is on TV right now. She's catching a whole lot of flack from all the stuff. Quentin, leave her alone. You have a bigger platform. Just leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I was going to do about it. I was like, people who don't be in this media stuff and be out of the media for a long time, and then they get all this media attention, it does upset them and cause a whole lot of angst and anxiety. Now, I had lined it up where I was going to do the Takara story. I was just going to touch on what Tiffany said, and I wasn't even going to respond because quiet as it's kept, going in on Tiffany is very low-hanging fruit. It's very low-hanging fruit. I didn't even bother going and pulling any of her current pictures because that's how much grace I was trying to show somebody who looked like they've been swept in the garbage and swept into a dustpan, right? So I was like, I'm just going to leave it alone. When y'all saw me look down at my phone earlier at the top of the show, here is what happened. Somebody sent me this. So I guess she went on and said, sad that this is how you want to spend your last days talking about me, ho. You've been doing it up the butt too much. Now look at you, shaking my head. So first of all, you illiterate, stupid ass bitch, they're not even sure if your ass graduated or not. Prostate cancer is in the front.
Talking about your last days and his cancer. Okay. The story he told, I didn't take it as something. I'm not Tiffany. I don't know if I would be offended, but it seems like she's on edge. She opened this door. I'm sorry if you don't agree with me. I feel like she opened this your last days and all that. She opened this door. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. Let's see.
Not in the back. But since you want to go there, Tiffany, let's talk about it. You stayed getting beat up in high school or about to get beat up because you had all that goddamn mouth, and that's why them girls was about to whoop your ass down there at that damn gas station. I was finna leave you alone and let you live because you are such low-hanging fruit. Your life is the pits. Look at how you look. Like, there is nothing about the current way you look that even screams model. You look broke, you look poor, you look dusty, and talking about buying booty at the after hours, bitch, I'm rich, I could. Okay, and the gag is you had 2 nickels to rub together. Your son wouldn't have been stealing from GameStop and subsequently got killed, you broke bitch. If you need to be worried about how anybody spending their last days, you need to be worried about how the fuck your son spent his last days when his ass got killed down to that GameStop. Second of all, you need to worry about how your ass looks like death becomes her. You look dusty, you look homeless, and no wonder your ass was on that Tyra Banks thing looking so stupid when she said you're gonna go back to sleeping on a mattress with your son. Let's add a couple adjectives to that mattress. Let's add pissy, let's add crack, let's add homeless, let's add shitty, let's add drunk, all of them things. Tiffany, you still look like you sleep on a damn dirty mattress. Nobody from school knows nothing about you or where you've been. It's because you probably been in and out of rehab, okay? You got big nerve to want to come. Listen, we both from the same place, so you should have known I was going to take this shit from hell to hell. The question is, did your son at least have a bunk bed before his ass died? Did you give him a little piece of water bed before he died? Because see, bitch, you met your man. Talking about last days, want to spend their last days talking about you, ho. Baby, I got stage 1 cancer. I'm scheduled for my surgery pretty soon. I ain't in my last days, but we know who had their last days.
Damn.
God bless the child that has its own or that's gone home. And quiet as it's kept, your ass look like you ain't too far behind him, you dusty, homeless bitch. Tiffany, you don't even look like you work. You don't even look like you work. And quiet as it's kept, the going price for pussy is $40 a pound. You don't even look like nobody would want to buy none from your crackhead, dusty looking ass. What I said did not warrant what all you did, and you still going talking about no more. Somebody want to spend their last days talking about you. Tiffany, you finna get more press from me going in on you than you have ever in your damn lifetime. And I don't want to hear no shit about, oh, he don't went too far. He didn't have to talk about her son. Fuck her son. Fuck her. You didn't have to do what you did. It was not that real, Tiffany. Me and you ain't never had no beef. And the sad part is you the same weak ass hoe that you was when we went to school. You always had mouth, could never back it up. And if it wasn't for Ren, you wouldn't have had shit because your mama, her name Kitty. Kitty couldn't do nothing with you. Kitty ain't have shit. That's why she had to send you around your damn grandma's house for your grandma to take care of you. And your grandma couldn't do shit with you either. You always been dumb. You always been mouthy. You the only bitch from Miami that had the opportunity that somebody did, landed on top model twice and still didn't know what to do with it because you're stupid. Because you're stupid.
Damn.
Oh, well, all right now.
It didn't have to go here, Tiff.
Oh my God, please
then
stop.
After you made the first post,
Don't hit it no
I was
more.
willing to show you grace. And you still going. You one po ass bitch. Po in money, po in mindset, po in life. And I feel bad. The sad part about it is I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to feel bad about everything that I'm saying right now because life is already doing your ass in. You got big nerve to come for a bitch like me. Stage 1 prostate cancer and all, Tiffany. Let's really talk about it. Look at your skin. Just
God.
look at your skin. Your skin look like residual barbecue coals after a bitch extinguished the fire in a barbecue. That's
oh God,
dusty
please
and
don't
gray
hit it no
you look.
more.
Then
Please
you got
stop.
them prison tattoos on your face, bitch. And
Please,
you ain't got a
Funky.
damn hard bone in your body. You ain't gonna squash a damn grape. So I don't even know why you got them Murder Inc. tattoos all on your face. Who the hell still wear pigtails? Every interview you do, you look dirty. You look like you got damn sheets up to the window. Do us a favor, Tiffany. Walk around your house with a camera real quick and let us know how you living. Let us know where you
ain't talking
live. Let us know where you
You
work.
calling the
You
police
don't
ass
have
over
shit. You amounted to nothing. You literally
you might not want
had
to
the
go there.
world handed to you on a silver platter and you amounted to nothing. So much so that nothingness passed down to your children. And look what happened to them. Just a whole lineage of nothingness. Okay?
Lord.
You got the right one when you got me. I am pretty sure from high school, you remember how lethal my mouth is. Okay? I was never the one of the two when it came to this ranking shit and when it came to this talking shit. And I'm pretty sure you probably gonna want to file up some more.
Yeah.
And baby, I
He
ain't
was
got
out
nothing
there.
but
He was
time.
trying to
But
help
I'm
her.
gonna advise you, you might not want to argue with the bitch that got the microphone. Okay? And you want to make it seem like, see, now people are starting to see why Tyra yelled at you because you always been one ignorant ass bitch. You always been one ignorant. So ignorant, bitch, that your grandma had to knock your ass upside the head for you to get in the car because you was about to get jumped. You the one who had the hammer. Riddle me this, Batman. Why did you have to have a hammer? Because you had so much MF in mouth in school and no one liked your ass that they wanted to whoop your damn ass every other damn day. I remember that very vividly. So what I'm going to do in my last days is read your ass and your fucked up family down to the ground. You dusty, broke ass, nothingness ass bitch. Let me ask you a question. How does it feel when you look at a bitch like me and compare them to a bitch like you? Tiffany,
Now, I don't like this elitist ass attitude.
Anything that you could say out of your mouth that would move me to chorus. Look at your life and look at mine. Like my life and how I'm living is completely documented. Like everybody knows who I am, what I have, what I got, what I'm about. You, on the other hand, every time we see you, you look like you in and out of a battered women's shelter. Come on in the room. So if anything, bitch, you need to be somewhere trying to put a GoFundMe up for your ass to have a stable damn place to stay. And you talk about you used to be on drugs and I'm on drugs and I must still be on them, girl. We must still be on them together. But whatever the hell I got going on, baby, I must have did my drugs the right way because I'm around here prospering. Robin, you did all this. Every time you do an interview, bitch, it don't even look like you got a laptop computer to do one from. It looked like you doing it from an Android phone propped up on a Popeyes box. So how dare you? How dare you, Tiff? And like, to be honest with you, I'm just entertaining this shit because it's funny. Look at our lives. Let's just take a moment.
Funky.
Look at our lives, Tiffany.
Lord.
Look how you turned out.
How long this going?
And look how I turned out. Is there really?
I thought she said something after this.
Like, what can you honestly say after this?
I hope not.
I'm gay. I did coke. I took it up the ass. Like what can you say after this? I know what I can say. Both of my children laying here down on the floor next to me. Go find you something safe to do. Because it was never worth all of this. I was going to let you live after the first one, but then you kept going. And see, now you finna be embarrassed because the reality of the situation is all of the blogs are going to pick this up. And Tyra and all the rest of them are going to be somewhere clapping because it's going to support the fact that you were a bitch. You were an imbecile and you were never smart. I remember you being one of the kids. It took you like 4 times to pass the HSCT. That was the high school competency test. And quiet as it's kept, I had to ask around a couple times. I really don't even remember you graduating with us, if you graduated. I damn sure don't remember. You look like one of the type of bitches that took senior pictures but didn't walk across the stage. Oh, go find you. The first little post that you did was cute. I was going to let you live. But now you want to take it there talking about last days, what I'm doing in my last days. Well, bitch, at least I got a last days. How many of your son got left?
All right.
I bet you give anything for his ass to have whatever amount of days I got left, bitch. I bet you love to be able to transfer them to him.
Oh. I thought you said
breathe again, breathe again.
Oh my God.
Broke ass stealing out of motherfucking GameStop. What type of mama was you? What type of mammy was you?
He took it too far.
Like now, he wasn't even stealing out of Neiman Marcus. The little fucker was stealing out of GameStop. Stop in the name of.
Hold up.
Leave me alone.
Oh God, this is terrible.
But
well, I hope she didn't respond.
Leave me alone.
I hope she didn't respond. Please tell me she didn't. It wouldn't have been her best interest.
Me alone. I told a funny story from high school. It didn't warrant all of that. Then you kept pressing. And you sitting up here talking about me. You're a trending topic, bitch. You was on. Don't flatter yourself. You look like a baser.
What's that, a crackhead?
You look like a 27th Avenue, 79th Street streetwalker, $40 a night Okeechobee Motel prostitute.
Good Lord.
And you got the nerve to come for a bitch like me and worrying about what I'm doing in my last days. What is you doing with your last $2? Because from the looks of things, you look like you down to your last $2. Okay? It look like life don't put something on your ass. Okay? Now, both of us use drugs, but only one of us look like it. And it ain't me, bitch.
No,
so you do the
math.
math.
Look like it.
If you illiterate dumbass able to do that, I remember how many times your ass was in that crying in the library because you couldn't pass the ACT, you dumb hoe. Go find you something to do. Because now every blog finna pick this up and you finna be embarrassed. You finna be embarrassed nationally. Okay? You about to be embarrassed. You're not going to be able to read me back. Because you're not that smart. You don't have the words to read me back. Leave me alone.
Well, all right now.
I think she did respond.
Me.
Oh, why? That'd be the dumbest thing she did. I'm sorry.
And with that being said, since I just laid that bitch to rest, we're going to go on to another story about somebody who was laid to rest. Guys, Kai Frost, he has gotten off.
Oh, okay. I need to get to 7-Eleven before midnight. So let's see, what are we going? Let me read these comments. He just started looking less dusty, right?
Today, that day, he probably moisturized.
A mess, yes. He just found somebody that looks a little bit more, than him. Leave Android out of this. I thought Funky was a top. She struck on him. She sure did. Big
Funky
Nerd
is what? Mm.
was a top.
He's not. He
Yes,
happily says he's a bottom.
I thought he said he was a top. He just said
No. He has
contentious
a whole video
initiative.
talking about his first time being a bottom and how it always like his first sexual experience was about being a bottom.
Not butter skin. It's okay to read somebody, but not to one's own detriment. And that's where Funky always gets it fucked up when he goes too far, or he called Blue Ivy ugly, and that's why he'll always be in his basement or wherever he is right now. Let's see, Funky Dineva takes it to hell. I can't see her response because I heard somebody say like she said my heart was already broken. He can't break it no more, or something like that.
Oh yeah, because she was saying nothing he could say about her son or her because she's already like experienced his death. That was the worst part of it. So there's nothing anyway to say.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I didn't see any of this. I just heard commentary about it. I felt like initially he was
Me
very right
too.
in saying something back, but at some point it's like you're beating a dead horse. You like you wore this girl out.
So I want to let me see who was I watching to explain the beef really, really well. Was it Joe Buttons? But I don't want to get a strike. I would just play the audio.
Mm-hmm.
We all know how it started, right?
I felt
Or
like I
should
was
I?
running on a. I felt like I was running on a treadmill. I feel so exhausted after that. Woo.
I might wait till I get back to do that because I want to show you the Damani's video. I need to run to 7-Eleven. So what else was on the docket? I didn't see Pop Roast, Alex and Chris. Somebody said something. They talked about something in there.
Okay, I seen something in the chat about that. He
Trash
struck a
one.
nerve. Show did.
Yes, you did.
Because
Yes.
he was going for minutes. That was a real live massacre. Woo! Child. Don't get on his bad side. That's like, please don't say nothing else, honey. He's gonna come back and start talking about more things. And I think I know enough about you at this point. Child, he wore you out.
Okay, so let's listen to 50 and them take on 9 hours ago. Joe Budden questioned Jay-Z relationship with Meek Mill. I didn't see that. Well, I didn't finish listening to the episode either. Or y'all want to listen to the T.I. one? We can listen to the T.I. one. I can show the videos when I come back.
That's another person that don't know how to stop when they win. They're gonna see, Lord have mercy. Stop. No more.
Right.
Like the man just he ran off his channel. Leave him alone now.
Y'all want to listen to this or Alex and Chris?
Don't matter.
Because I actually want to show the videos with this. Let's listen to Alex and Chris. Or let's see what podcasts are available. We have The Read. I know we have I didn't even check Watch What Crap Is. That's how out of it I've been. Let me
Yeah,
see. My shows. You know I love my Watch What Crap Is.
I know that. So how do you feel about the did you talk about Wendy in the reunion at all?
What about Wendy?
How she was out there saying that Ashley was being fake to her and all the rest of that stuff.
I
Yeah, yeah.
mean, what is it to say, really? Oh, let me see what these people charging me. All right, let me put something on. Let me. All right, so we got Watch What Crappens, Beverly Hills. They also did Married to Medicine and Potomac. Or we could listen to Pop Roast with Alex and Chris. Or we can listen to Joe Budden dissect T.I. and Family. I want to wait for that because I want to show videos, just the kids' songs. I mean, the kids' stuff.
Even little Earls put out a song, child. I said, Lord, the baby
They
came
said that's
out.
old. They said that's old. Because
Oh, okay. That's what I was like, the
Eris
baby
is
came
old.
out?
Eris is older now. I saw her mom teach her how to drive.
What? Little Earls not a drive?
Yeah, they was learning on a golf cart. golf cart.
Oh, okay. Well, I was about to say they said the baby came out and said something. I said, "Dag on, 50, just go, just go."
Oh,
Ain't
but
none of
let
your
me show
kids
you
coming
this
to
real
speak for
quick.
you.
Let me show you this. Hold on.
What?
Let me show you. Let me show you. Don't save it. Hold on. Maybe I saved it.
I'm gonna say this: King came at the right time. He's a butthole, but he really rolled for his mama. He really playing about his mama.
This is from Tasha K. It says, urgent message to the Harris family and their dwarf-looking sons. Fresh on my desk from sources connected to 50 Cent's team that while T.I. and Sons are trolling 50 Cent with diss tracks to move records after that little failed comedy stint, 50 Cent is allegedly loading up a documentary on T.I. and Tiny and their alleged drugging and assault accusations. If I were
Why is
them,
such a?
I'd apologize and fall all the way back. That man does not play fair. They wanted me to do the honors and let them know.
Oh, wow.
So that is what's coming for the Harris family. While they rejoice now, 50 will be laughing last.
50 is one little petty mofo. But I feel
Oh,
like why he bring
wow,
Tiny in
look
it? Why?
at this.
Hmm?
That is not Kelly Osbourne. This is a sickness at this point. This is worse than Khloe Kardashian.
Let me see. What the? Oh my god!
Yes.
What is going? Is she like mourning her father still?
No, but 50 said he's going to do a documentary on it, Monique, because I remember the girl that helped Jasmine Elin was the girl from Glam University, Sabrina. And she had to claim an allegation against T.I. and them. So, and another girl who made an allegation against them, she was in the military. So, like, she has credibility, I guess. So, I guess he's going to do the same thing he did to Diddy with the documentary. 50 didn't even pay for Diddy's doc. It was a team of producers. Figured the documentary was coming next. I don't recall hearing the close of the essay. Oh,
50 was
yeah.
mad about that video with his baby mother saying he burnt her house down. That's what he really mad about.
And then King was saying, see, that's why I'm talking about this when I come back. King was saying that he was like, I'm sorry to 50's son. I didn't mean to put you in it. Let's get up. Let's talk. That would be the nail in 50's coffin, for real.
You
Because
know,
I was
Marquise
going back
got a
and
lot
forth
to
with the
say.
ball. Huh?
You know, Marquise got lots to say.
Exactly. Let me
Marquise
see.
did not like him.
What's his name? Marquise.
Mm-hmm. And he act just like him too. That's the crazy part. Marquise talk like him and move like him. I was like, that is your son.
King Harris reaches out to 50 Cent's older son. What I said was out of emotion and ain't have to be said. You got nothing to do with it, P. As a man, I was wrong. Let's chop it up. But Marquise shouldn't get into that because they dragged your grandma.
They sure did. That's your
You
grandmother
were
at the
looking
end
like
of the
a
day.
punk if you did that. In case you didn't know.
But you know, 50 Cent he was in that house and the house was burning. The little boy, he had to
And
jump out
that's
the
what
window.
I kept telling Jamal, 50 tried to kill him. Like, all this shit you talking about does not matter. 50 tried to kill him, allegedly.
I mean, she's talked about extensively that he had to jump out of a window, Marquise,
And I
and he
never
did not
knew that.
call and check on him.
I never knew that happened.
Yeah, and he did not call to check on Marquise after the
Because
fact.
he did it, allegedly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you wanted your own son dead, so I don't think your son would be defending you if he believes, even if you, well, I believe he did it because it's all signs pointing towards 50. If he believes you tried to kill him and he had to jump out of a burning building and you never called to check on him, I mean, the math is
So there's
math.
no reason for him to hold you down. Fifth.
No, there's no reason.
None whatsoever.
Do you talk about his mother crazy all the time? His
And
mother, the one you
I
made
think
pregnant with her.
they win just off of the visuals of the family eating together, T.I. being able to kiss his mother. alone. They win off that alone.
Yep. 50 don't have a family. 50 has enemies.
50 doesn't have anybody who cares enough to ride for him.
Mm-mm. 50
Anybody.
have, nope. But and it's kind of sad because that's the biggest flex of Ti. My family is right here.
And we all on the same type of fucking time. We all with the shits.
Hmm. He got stepchildren stepping for Tiny. And I just feel like in general, 50, why do you always go to the person, girl, when you get in an argument with them? Like, what does that say about you? You are constantly attacking women. Because the
Oh,
beef is
look at this.
between you and
Oh my god.
Ti.
Let me see. How can I find my it say when a new supreme arises, the old one fades away. They're saying Rachel is the new supreme for Beverly Hills.
Rachel?
Yeah.
I don't see it, but I guess. Who's she reigning over? Kyle?
Yeah.
Mm.
The U.S. base in Bahrain has run out of interceptors and is being hit hard. You can buy puppet leaders, but you can't buy a nation. Bahrain citizens. Let me see.
Now about rain in the middle of it? Ooh, child.
All right, I gotta get to 7-Eleven. Or at least put this order in.
فطح يا علي سدد يا الله
My,
يا الله يا صاحب الزمان.
so listen to this. I stopped watching. Ooh, boy, ugly. I stopped watching 50 Cent shows after noticing a disturbing recurring theme in many of his storylines, even when it felt unnecessary. Crime series often portray violence, but that wasn't the most unsettling part. What disturbed me most was the repeated focus on filicide and patricide. Over and over, the plots involve the parent killing their child or a child killing a parent.
Oh my God. That's so true.
And it says Tariq killed his dad. Kanan killed his dad. Tommy killed his dad. This is a pattern.
Kanan kills his son.
Grown Kanan killed his son. Right. That's scary. People are failing to see the trend. We got to call out Tyler Perry, too. We ain't talking about Tyler Perry. Vic killed his dad. Yup. Rock had to kill her mom. Yup.
Oh, Lord.
He was obsessed.
He is obsessed with that storyline. Like, what is going on?
Diana and what's his name wanted to kill Monet.
They did.
Kanan also killed his son, Sean, in Power when he got out of jail. Wow. He got to go to therapy.
No, it's always a storyline of a kid
Let's
waking
not
up one morning.
Get Rich or Die Trying. The guy who killed his mom, likely his dad too. Wow. Kanan killed his son and his first cousin's sister.
Mm.
That's interesting. Okay, so let me put this on. Let me order my stuff so I can get it and we get back. Pop roast is pretty funny.
I just feel like if you're gonna be for Ti, be for Ti. Why do you always bring the women in it? Because he just did this with somebody else's girl.
And you
Oh,
don't come after
Papoose
anybody's
girl.
white. You don't come after any white people.
Keenan Dyer.
Greetings.
You have any thoughts before I start this? Let me order my stuff.
No, I'm just saying. I just totally forgot. He just went after. Remember, he went after Carissa, calling her ugly and all this other stuff. And I'm like, yeah, remember? And then Papoose was like, "You a B," and they went at it for a little bit, and it kind of died down. But he was calling her dumb and, huh?
I said no.
Yeah, Papoose and 50 got into it, and the first thing he did was pull up pictures of Carissa and showing her and saying she was ugly. And then here he is with Ti. He goes straight to Tiny. And I'm like, here's the thing. I don't think she's the most attractive, but why do you always do that? Go
Always.
after if you have an issue with these men, go back and forth with them. Don't talk about their girls. It's like, and it's giving. I don't know. It's just giving like that's some whack stuff.
It,
And like you said, he don't go after white people. He's not going as half as hard. And then the Diddy Doc, I'm sorry. I just feel like his intentions were never pure. It was always about I hate him because he got my baby mother. That's how I feel.
exactly. We ain't stupid. That was about your baby moms. But if you were taking care of your baby mom, she wouldn't have had to do that.
Nope. If you would have just made sure that woman and that daggone baby was good, she wouldn't have been hopping on planes being a prostitute for Diddy. And that's really what the
Period.
issue is. And it's like I know that the doc was eye opening, but I always feel like his intentions were always it wasn't
Bad. They
pure.
always are.
It's always about him exalting himself over another man. And everyone's sitting there missing the fact that this is what 50 does. He's always doing that. So we will probably see a T.I. and Tiny film. But he's muddies the water because it's like you literally burnt your baby mama house down. Like, how much are we gonna like praise you? You are a scumbag.
Well, with the baby mom thing, right? I could see him being mad, not a murderous mad, but if that was his house and she moved her nigga in there, like you out
She
of
said it
pocket.
wasn't her nigga. It was she had a girl cousin living with her. That was her cousin's nigga. His attitude was, I'm not taking care of no niggas in general in my shit. And she wouldn't get back with him because they kind of had a situation where he was able to come in and delegate and control her situation because they were together. Her moving people in and them dating people, it's like, he's like, hell no, they got to get out. And her thing was like, you don't control me. And then also, she did get advice from people, poor advice, that you could take him to court and get money, get more than what he was giving you. But she was trying to break that chain of like control on his end. It didn't go in her favor because she lost the house, and then her child support was dropped down to like 4,000 or something when he was paying her like 25 on his own. I read a lot about that, and I do kind of feel him in regards to like I'm not taking care of no grown ass men,
Not
even though
my
I
house.
take I get that, but my thing is like if let's say you do want to burn the house down, make sure your son's out the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I was saying to Jamal. Like, at least make sure they're not home, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you could have did that without her. Okay, you can burn it down with her. Just say you hate her that much, you want her dead, or you want her to see the flames or whatever. Just take your son to like I don't know. She wasn't stopping you from seeing little homie at that point. After that, she was like, oh hell no. But I just feel like his son didn't have to be there. That's a core memory. Him jumping out a window. He talks about it all
Yes.
the time.
I would never get over the fact my dad tried to fucking kill me.
You know what? Even if the circumstance is on your side, because I don't agree with her bringing grown folks up in that house because you're 50 Cent's baby mama.
I
I
heard it
brought
was
this
her
up.
man.
Well, that's what she said. You know, things change. Maybe it was hers, and now she's trying to claim something different. But either or, I'm not taking care of no grown person outside of you and these kids. That's
But to
it.
set fire? What could more be playing for Wendy's mom? Holy Ghost fire.
To set a fire to me is an extreme,
Well,
but
your
it's
child
50
is in
Cent.
this meat.
Yes, like, but it's 50 Cent. His attitude was more upset because he can't control her anymore. At that point, she felt like all I gotta do is go to court and I could get this house. And she was winning that battle, but girl, he won the war. She was thinking she could just put him on child support, thinking she can get way more money, and she got less. That was always like, even when she was on I think it was like a radio interview one time, and she was telling him, because he was like, listen to what my baby mother said. And she was like, Marquise was in school and some little boy said that he had like 400 pairs of tennis shoes or something. And he said, Mom, how does this man have more shoes than me when my dad is 50 Cent? And he was like, so you didn't just say to our son, like, that's an excessive amount of shoes for a kid? And she was like, no. And he was like, why wouldn't you do that? She said, I said he didn't need 400, but you can give him like 100 of them And I can see why he was like, okay, I got this girl is out of her mind. She thinks that he's just got money rolling on trees. But for me, you knew this about her before. And you were feeding the monster until she said, I don't want to be with you no more. And you knew she was gonna come after your money. So that's kind of the reason why I'm like, why take it out on a child? I've seen people take kids off of look at Ludacris. Look at Usher. Look at like they literally take their children. 50 Cent left his child in a house with a woman who's prostituting for Diddy. I just think he's a crappy dude.
That's
Because
putting it mildly.
hmm?
I said that is putting it mildly.
Because I'm thinking you burnt down the house with your son in it and you left your mom you left your other son with a prostitute. I just feel like as much as you try to act like you're the best person, like what the fuck? I'm sorry. Go get your kids. And maybe he
With
wouldn't
them
feel the
damn
way he
kids.
felt.
It seems like you don't even want the one with the prostitute kid. He used to love that baby.
I know, but look at how much time, energy he get. You could spend hundreds and hundreds of hundreds of thousands of dollars to produce a video, versus just taking your child and putting him in a safe space and just saying, "Fuck this bitch, you gonna be a hoe, be a hoe." Even though we already know why she went out like that. That's what I can't respect. When I've seen other men literally do that, and I don't agree with snatching people kids, men doing it, but I got a little bit more respect. At least they get their kids.
What's your wife? I mean, your baby mom is literally a prostitute.
Yes. She was literally having like sex in front of other people and people were watching. Diddy had her like, oh, Lord help me. Diddy had her in baby oil fucking 4 or 5 niggas a night. What? While your son's home with a babysitter? Oh, okay.
I hope he wasn't home. They was at the hotel. They wasn't at the
No, I'm saying like he's not being, he doesn't even have the luxury of having his mother. She's busy fucking Diddy and his homeboys. Or watching Diddy watching her do that. Like I'm guessing when she got home, she got to ice her coochie off and rest in bed. I wouldn't think she'd be an active mom. You tell me.
Speaking of Diddy, I think it's disgusting how he is in jail for having sex with his girlfriends and threesome, and we got the commander in chief. It's deeper than a pedophile ring at this point with them.
Yep.
He's starting all this shit because he don't want that shit to come out.
His legacy is already tainted and done. And I don't know what he thinks he's protecting, but people know you when
He
they
got
see
no
you.
damn legacy.
That's what I feel like he swears he's so. Just recently, he had some black people coming out talking about they loved him and stuff, and I was like, just go
That State
somewhere,
of the
Trump.
Union thing was so funny. It wasn't funny, but it was so funny. At this, I'm gonna play that too when I come back. That shit was crazy. I watched it. That shit was. I couldn't believe it. I never seen no shit like that in my life.
The black girls praising him.
No, just the whole thing. He was like beefing with the. Matter of fact, I need to play that. I wonder if that's copyrighted.
Which one? Anything with
The
Trump?
State of the Union.
Listen, that's free. I feel like that's supposed to be for us. How you going? Like, I don't know.
Let's see.
What? Because some news stations are gonna feel like they have on it. That's a public speech. It's supposed to be for the people. Who knows?
State of the Union 2026. Let's see if they'll let me, if I get strike.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
As soon as this shit pop off, the black guy, he got a sign that says, "We are not monkeys." They put him out. Ilhan Omar, she was screaming when he started talking about Somalian. Just watch this. This shit is like out of the Twilight Zone. And it's
Was it
funny
like
as fuck.
was it literally like Masterpiece Theater? It was a lot of actors in there.
Yes, yes.
Oh Lord.
The whole time I was like, what? Oh my God. The whole time. I promise y'all this is not boring. Now pay attention because the guy gonna have to sign. A black guy, I forget what state he's the senator. Congressman of. Time is it?
It's 11:42.
I got a little bit of time. Not much time.
What is that? On TV.
And they dick eat so hard in this. It's not even funny. Did the guy with the sign come up yet? Hold on.
Why does he have a Trump hat? Oh, what is this?
They acting like this is a boxing match. You know when the boxing people come in?
Yes. I'm like, what is he doing? It's the ring. It's the Don in the building.
That's literally what it was. Like kiss the ring. And he was like, "We up, we all the way up." Yeah, cause y'all robbing every fucking body.
Oh my God, I didn't see this. This is crazy.
This ain't shit.
Mr. President.
He was
Get
on
to
some
the
shit this
stadium,
night.
friend. What is he doing? Go to the front. Go talk. Does she
What?
want a selfie? Hell no.
Watch, the dude gonna come out, the black dude will come out.
I bet you SNL gonna do a skit about it.
Did that come on? Don't that come on tonight?
Yeah, I can see it because it's just writes his jokes write themselves with this man.
This shit was like, what? I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. They might have clipped. I hope they didn't cut it out.
That'll ruin it. Trump ain't gonna stop none of that. Did he
He
just
took a,
bow?
he took a shot at the Supreme Court. They were sitting in the front row because remember they had struck down his tariffs. They said it was illegal.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm gonna do it anyway without y'all. I'm gonna go around y'all, like to the Supreme Court."
Oh, we got 3 legislative branches of power. You can't disrespect them, and that ain't right. They
I
run the
think they
country
cut it
together.
out.
Did they?
I hope.
That's whack.
I hope it's gonna come up.
They do not like him. You can see it. The military dudes can't stand him. You can see it in their face. Mm-mm-mm.
Like, why are y'all clapping like that?
Okay, have a seat.
Like, we are the champions, my friends.
Not the thumbs up. Lord help them.
And they kicked the man from Congress out.
Oh my
We
God.
are the champions. We are the champions. Did they cut it out? Hold on.
Ew. You know he's having the best time in his mind right now. All this applause. All for
I know,
me.
because they're going to sign right there. They ain't put him out yet.
Oh, that black guy right there?
No, he's got a sign that says, "We are not monkeys." Remember he posted the picture of the monkeys of the Obamas?
Members of Congress have the high privilege and distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
Oh my God. That's one thing I don't like about the State of the Union. Too much applauding for doing your damn job. And he's not even doing his job.
No, he's not.
Oh,
There was a lot of this going on. This was like the purge, like how they people be acting there, like Dick Eaton. This was
All
some
right
crazy
now.
shit.
Have a seat.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's really an honor. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, First Lady of the United States.
Why is she getting a fan ovation?
Oh, they do that for all of them. But what she got on? A suit?
Yeah.
Second Lady of the United States.
I think it's
Who
coming
is
out.
this? It's only one first lady, and that's it. Who is the
I
second
think
lady?
that's Baby Van's wife.
Oh, I'm about to say, it better not be his damn daughter, because you know that your daughter be acting like she's damn first
Members
lady.
of Congress and my fellow Americans. Our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever
Where?
before.
Yes, Lord.
I think they are putting him out. Did they put him out yet?
Less than 5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American
I
history.
think they cut it
The
out. Let me find the
250th.
clip of them putting him out.
That's
What is his
whack.
name? I don't want the edited version.
Yeah, I want to see the mess.
Al Green.
Defending his economic record, doubling down on immigration enforcement, and weighing in on tensions with Iran. But the speech comes as new polling shows many Americans remain.
There he goes. They put him out. He had a sign that says we are not apes.
I know that's right.
You see
Stand
him
on
trying
it,
to
brother.
snatch his
We
sign?
will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back. Today, our
All right, let me go back to the main one. This shit is sick, really.
American independence. This July 4th, we will mark 2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen nothing yet. We're
That's
going
that BIPOC
to
dude, the black
better
people
and
with the
better. This
ponytail.
is the golden age of America.
They do this all night. The Republicans are standing, but the Democrats aren't. And he started getting mad. He's on
When I
script right
last
now.
spoke in this chamber 12 months ago, I had just inherited a nation in crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a
You did
wide
that.
open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home, and wars and chaos all over the world. But tonight, after just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before. And a
That's a
turnaround for
favorite
the
line.
ages. It
And
is
literally 3
indeed a
days later, you
turnaround for
blow
the ages.
up all these places.
Seriously.
That's funny to me. You talking all this smack and so chaos literally a couple of days later.
I'm telling you because Clinton testified yesterday.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back. Today, our border is secure.
Oh, that's when we put him out.
Thank you. Today, our border is secure. Our spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before, and our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked, and America is respected again, perhaps like never before.
What is he talking about? Is that Venezuelan still in our prison? In our jails? What'd you say? That Venezuelan dude they snatched up. Is he still in our jails?
After 4 years,
Yeah.
millions and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders, totally unvetted and unchecked. We now have the strongest and most secure border in American history by far.
Nobody's gonna come here. That's the
Nobody
biggest
wants
gag.
to come here.
That's the biggest gag. A lot of people don't even want to come here. But it's not the number one choice for a lot of people.
Zero illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States. But we will always allow people to come in legally, people that will love our country and will work hard to maintain our country.
What do you? Let me say that. This is like a praise session. They like worshiping him.
The flow of deadly fentanyl across our border is down by a record 56% in 1 year.
It's the way he's just making shit up. but I wonder what the fact checker said at the end of this speech.
And last year, the murder rate saw its single largest decline in recorded history. This is the biggest decline, think of it, in recorded history, the lowest number in over 125 years, year 1900. In fact, substantially before my wonderful father, I had a wonderful father, Fred.
Going off script.
Substantially before he was born. That's a long time ago. He wouldn't like me to say that, but that's a long time ago. The Biden administration and its allies in Congress gave us the worst inflation in the history of our country. But in 12 months, my administration has driven core inflation down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. And in the last 3 months of 2025, it was down to 1.7%.
No, it doesn't.
Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places, $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline.
That's about to change. $2? I don't believe it. That's about to change if it is true. We about to be paying $10 a gallon, like you
Rates are
said.
the lowest in 4 years and falling fast, and the annual cost of a typical new mortgage is down almost $5,000.
That's a lie.
Since I took office, 1 year.
I know that for a fact. You had 30-year mortgages. Now you're talking about 40 years.
And low interest rates will solve the Biden-created housing problem well, at the same time protecting the values of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both. And we are going to keep it that way. The stock market has set 53 all-time record highs since the election. Think of that, 1 year. Boosting pensions, 401ks, and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe. Think of it, much less than $1 trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for 1 year. What a difference a president makes. A short time ago, we were a dead country. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. The hottest.
What is
What is he talking
is
about?
this spring break? Why would you
This
use
is
that
like a
word, the
DJ
hottest?
Khaled concert.
Yeah, this is like the
As
hottest.
thousands
This
of
is
new
supposed to be a
businesses are
presidential
forming, and
state of the
factories, plants, and
what?
laboratories are being built, we have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short period of time. It's getting bigger
That's
and
another lie.
bigger and stronger.
Hello?
Nobody can believe what they're watching. American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received
Didn't
from our
they
new
steal the
trading
oil from
partner,
Venezuela?
Venezuela, more than 80
Oh,
million barrels of oil.
He's fucking lying.
child, the lies on top of lies.
Hold on.
American natural gas production is at an all-time high because I kept my promise to drill, baby, drill.
Ooh. Oh, he out here suck. He out here selling us wolf tickets and selling us a dream.
More Americans are working today than at any time in the history of our country. Think about that. Any time in the history of our country, more working today. And 100% of all jobs created under my administration have been in the private sector. We ended DEI in America.
Oh, hell. Y'all better not clap for that.
We cut a record number of job-killing regulations, and in 1 year, we have lifted 2.4 million Americans, a record, off of food stamps.
Or did you take them off food stamps?
Right.
Man is out here lying.
And for all of these reasons, I say tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong. Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, 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 you're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
Oh my God, this is a joke. Would he give him McDonald's as a treat? Remember he did that NFL team, that college team gave him McDonald's?
He actually did get a McDonald's.
Yeah, so he get a gold medal people McDonald's too.
He did.
Did he? That's
Yes.
sad. They can't even get
He
a good
really
meal after they
fucking
didn't won a
did.
championship.
He really did.
Eating McDonald's to athletes is like feeding them like
Go ahead.
Right.
It's not fulfilling. I want a nice big old steak with potatoes and green. Like that's trifling.
Yeah, they just burnt me out of one of my things.
That's the first time I've ever seen them get up.
Talk about the
And
Democrats.
actually, not all of them did get up. But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw.
And
Outdid the
where
American
homie
women
at?
who will soon be coming to the White House.
All right. We could come back to this because I want to skip through it and show you the crazy parts. I'm gonna play
Which
this
one?
while I run to the store. The
Okay.
sponsor from the women's team. Yeah, I did see it. I'll show it when I come back.
Oh, they don't want to come
They didn't want to come, and he took a couple shots at them too.
because they want to eat McDonald's and hang out with him. Please.
Because when he invited the men's team, let me see. When he was on the phone, he was like, "You know, we're gonna have to bring the women."
Oh, Trump.
What a fucking worm. He really is.
You know, we're gonna have to. I guess they can come now. Be good. We ain't gotta be there.
So, I think it was Flavor Flav. He had hit up. Let me see if I can find it. I ain't never gonna get out of here. I already missed one of my things. Flavor.
Sorry.
No, that's my fault. Wait for last minute. Women's team. Let's see.
Oh, did you talk? Gotta look at your thumbnail. Mary Cosby. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get to that. Yeah, I mean, basically, Flavor Flav had said that he wanted to give a celebration for the women's team. He was like in Vegas, and he was like, if whoever's down to help. So like, an airline pitched in, one of the casinos pitched in. Like all these people was like all these major companies pitched in.
That's good. Cause they said Enlighten said they didn't offer the women any like trip packages. Like they offered the men a special flights, housing and others. He offered the
Well,
women team nothing.
the women turned down the
Oh,
invitation.
okay. Okay.
Let's see. Well done, Flavor Flav. Let me see. They have to wait till July though. They
They wanna
declined
go too?
his invitation on Monday. So let's see. If the USA women's hockey team wants a real celebration and invite, I'll host them in Vegas. Do some nice dinners and shows. I'm sure I can get a hotel and airline to help me out here. And Alaska Airlines said, let's talk. Vegas said, count us in. We're happy to help USA hockey team. Let's make it happen. What do you say? Caesar Entertainment, Resorts, Harrah's, StubHub said, we'd love to help
That's
help
nice.
with tickets and shows. Let's see who else. A couple other big brands pitched in. Mayor Mike Johnson. So they took care of them. They're gonna get a real meal.
Right?
Uh, yeah. So a couple people like pitched in.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. So shout out to Flavor Flav for that.
Yeah, that was nice. Stepped up in the right time, nick of time. They deserve better than what he offered. Oh, wait,
Britt
but they don't want to
Eady.
go anyway.
What is Britt Eady speaking of? All right, let's watch. Just give me enough time to get the storm back.
And greetings from New York.
I want to start the episode off from a space of gratitude that I am not Sheila's mistake.
Ashley Sheila?
Starting already, huh?
I mean, that's why we're here, to celebrate the fact that we're not Sheila's mistakes.
What's a worse mistake? Sheila's mistake?
Carlos's mistake.
Who?
Carlos's mistake. I'd rather deal with being a Sheila mistake than a Carlos mistake.
What about Sherry's mistake?
Oh.
Well, Sherry won't accept her. She won't accept her paperback to even get to her grading process so she can correct her work and get proper credit. She's playing hooky.
What about Kenya's mistake?
Kenya's mistake is too expensive for my blood. Kenya's mistake cost.
And Kenya's still out here lying, saying she
That's
wasn't
a
evicted.
financial error.
Really?
But was it a mistake to go into a workplace with a sexually explicit photo of a coworker? I couldn't even get it out.
I mean, he's right. She set herself up.
We just shooting the shit right now. It's not even like we have an audience. We could just keep going. Janet's mistake.
Oh, a mistake you can't hear.
They're not bringing her back.
To go an hour on mistakes alone. Oh my God. But I would like to say New York, we are almost out of the tundra. We have one more week till we're in the 50s and 60s. We just got to get through this week.
It's going to be 70 next Sunday.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Damn.
Anywho. Oh, so I just noticed a lot of the prayer warriors are in the chat because, you know, I was complaining about my job and, you know, like how freeing it is. Well, how relaxing it is when someone you hate disappears, like a Jill Zarin or a Christian Walker. Like, you know, one of my managers at my job who I really hated, he's gone.
Well, good.
Yeah, he didn't die yet. He just went somewhere else.
We figured that.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure, you know, but look.
We figured that, but we're happy for you. Maybe it's manifestation.
Manifestation.
Maybe it's manifestation. I would like to talk about the manifestation of stupidity because I just finished The Traitors.
And spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Wow. They were the worst faithfuls right up until the end. I knew that that they were going to double cross Eric. I feel like whenever you're a traitor and you come in and there's already one traitor, it's like, okay, unless y'all was friends before, you got to figure out how not to double cross each other. But I knew that he was going to double cross Eric. I knew it. I knew it. Like, at least we know who Eric is now. Eric, you didn't come on to win. You came on so that we would know who you are and listen to your music. Congratulations, you won. Although, like him saying, I guess we just have different lines in the sand. The game is called Traitors. The
Who
point
won?
is you're supposed to stab the other person in the back. That's why you're all there.
I have no idea.
Stab each other in the
I
back.
never watched
You
it. I
just,
never.
man, you, it's
I
like,
don't
did
know
you not
what.
watch the game? This is
I don't
what's
even know the
going to happen.
concept of how things go.
Like, if
Every
I
time
put
I
on
say
the
I'm gonna
shit, I
invest, I
know
don't get
I'm
to it.
either double crossing you or I'm going to
I
get
couldn't
double crossed.
get into
You're
it.
either the meat or the butcher. There is no in between. Nobody can be the table.
What I was talking about?
So, I believe each of the contestants that got to the end, they all deserve what they got. Rob played a good game, so he deserved what he got. Maura, she was stigmatized and literally lied to actual faithfuls the same way that Rob lied to her. Like, production was trying to give us a misdirect on how Maura would vote because the whole episode depended on how Maura would vote. And she voted with her snatch. And the skating twins, they deserve what they got because of what they did to Natalie. Natalie showed y'all the writings on the wall.
They did not, Johnny finally realized it when it was too late. It's like, you got to realize it before the killer's at your door.
Right. And Eric deserved what he got because his dumbass saw Rob eliminate Candace as well as Lisa Rinna, who he knows are traitors. So if he backstabbed them, what makes him think that Rob wouldn't backstab him?
I mean, but Rinna let's be honest, Rinna got her damn self out.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I just feel like he saw him at the table make that whole soliloquy about how Lisa has to be a traitor. I'm just like, you knew he was going to do that to you. And I think, Kenny G deserved what he got because he didn't listen to Kristen, who was the last person to tell him about Eric.
Yeah.
So, everybody just deserved what they got. And poor Maura, like, that was the face crack of the year so far, I would say.
I feel like she knew he was I feel like that was some good acting. But I'm like, girl, you had to know and just be like, look, I'm just going along to get some dick at this point.
I think she's just that dumb.
That's sad. That's frightening. That's almost being as stupid as to bring a sexually explicit photo of a coworker into a workplace and not think you won't lose $2 million over it.
Oh my God.
Indeed.
Lord have mercy.
Never
Ain't gonna let
Really
King let this
sad.
down.
I've
never played something that
King always reminds people why.
where you're with these
He's supposed to be
people
coming on
every
live
day,
talking
you're
about her
filming
addiction
all day, you're
tomorrow.
trying to have a good time. Like, but also there's a level of like, sweetie, the game is called Traitors. Like, I just couldn't imagine not realizing I'm playing a game and like falling for these people because she was in love with Rob on that damn helicopter.
They
it was a
that's
honeymoon.
sad.
They only met once before the show.
He thought he was gonna.
even
It's
said at the
money
end
involved, honey.
of the episode, why would I split $100,000 with someone I just met 3 weeks ago? And I was just like, hey.
That part.
Man. And then even, I'm sure you didn't see the reunion. FYI, you can pass it. It could have been an email. It was a waste of time. But if you still want to lump it in with your recap, you can.
But it ain't nothing. Thank you for the warning. Because the truth is, like, after we've seen the season, it's like, I don't think there's anything I need to hear from from sore losers. Because I'm sorry, Candace, I love you. You are a sore loser.
She was a sore loser at the reunion. These were my takeaways. There's just like a few. So Candace, she was a flop. And I know a lot of people hate to hear that, but you remember she'd been saying all season while the season was on, like, I'm about to cuss somebody out. I'm like, at the reunion. She gets to the reunion. Andy literally gives her the floor. And she comes to Rob with a whack receipt. Like, the receipt flopped because you can't prove that. She basically tried to accuse Rob of cheating and telling Colton that she was a traitor. And then her receipt was Colton told her. So then she waited till Colton came out there. And Colton was like, yeah, he told me you were a traitor, but he didn't say he was. I was looking at him as if we were two faithfuls playing the game. So, and she was just like, well, I still think,
Girl,
also,
you still lost. That's what you still did. You still lost.
Yeah. And then her reunion look, I was a little disappointed by it. Just a little bit. It's given like a cross between Dejanay from the Proud Family and Whitney Houston.
Oh, Lord.
From The Bodyguard.
Those don't go together.
Mm.
And Candace should never wear anything from The Bodyguard.
Well, what else? Oh, Portia was the MVP of the reunion, and you saw how early she left out.
I don't know what the fuck did she have to reunite about? She left on the first episode.
The camera was all on Portia's reactions. And then when she came out, Andy made it about Portia. Like, it was like so fun. I was like, she was hardly in the season.
Well,
like, you gotta watch it because she was funny.
I feel like this was the Rob show. I don't know what, like, if he goes on another reality game show, I will be interested to watch because I'm like, that man can play.
So you remember?
Also, I'd love to see him compete with people that, like, they got like just the worst people possible. Like, I don't think, like, none of them are bad people. Like, I grew up being a fan of Terry Lipinski and Johnny Weir. They're just not good at the game.
I mean, the thing is, we can judge all we want, but it's a whole different thing when you're actually in the thing. So I'm just saying, like, I can see myself being like, why is he so stupid, you know?
Chris, you're like that every day. You just don't let it out. You just don't let it out.
I'm just saying, like, if there was a fine black man on Traders wooing me,
oh God,
6'5",
you'd
like,
be more.
I was like, he can't be. He can't be.
I'd have voted his ass out.
But yeah, like, that's the thing. I'm trying to give them some grace because it just has to be different. Like, we know who the Traders are. That's the thing. So it's easy for us to, like, judge them.
Yes, and also I would say I feel like I want more of them to come on with a better game face. Like, some just come in like, girl, what are, like, did you come to play?
Was that you who said Taylor Swift's mother-in-law looks like
a linebacker?
No, that guy with the blonde hair with the glasses. He's gay.
Yes, Bruce DeVranch or something.
Yeah, like, oh, I can't remember the name, but anyway, so you know Ron,
Yes.
he was asked a question at the 51-minute mark of the reunion. There was 9 minutes left, and they just scurried over his beef with Dorinda, and I was just like, that was like a really big thing. He was saying, like, he was ready to address that at the reunion, and I don't even think they asked him that or they cut it out, but I got the feeling.
What? I'm sorry.
No, I got the feeling that they cut it out because they were protecting Dorinda.
I think they were cutting it out because they, maybe not so much Dorinda, but the show. They're like, we don't want this to be about drama. Like,
Exactly.
Like, was the Colton stuff really addressed or talked about?
Lisa Rinna was hinting at it, but Colton was like, you know, about to cry some white woman tears. That's the thing. That's what you said. Like, it was just a really safe reunion. Like, nothing, like, they just wanted it to be all fluff. And that's why it fell flat for me. It was boring.
Because they're like, we're not here to stir up everybody's old drama. We're here to promote Traders, sell ads, and move on.
That's the whole reason, though. We want to see the drama.
No, I said old drama. They talk about drama. They want to talk about Traders. We want to talk about what happened with the stalking. And they're like, nope, we're not going to cover that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to get into Dorinda in this because that could be too racial right now. So that's why I think they did it, to protect the show.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, Dorinda's all over Girls Trip. Like, the season finale is at her house. So I'm just sure they're like, you don't want to touch that, you know?
Oh, somebody said, who gave Lisa the fentanyl? An investigation is needed. Nobody was trying to drug Lisa Cricket Renner. Nobody was trying to drug that. That woman has been cracked out since 92. It's whack-a-doodle time. It's whack-a-doodle time. Somebody was trying to drug somebody else, and Lisa's greedy ass grabbed the drink. That's what happened. Don't nobody want Lisa Rinna, not even Harry Hamlin. Girl, boom.
I'm just saying, some of those clubs and WeHo, you really do have to watch the drinks, or I don't know. It's some type of thing. I can't believe it. I believe Lisa Rinna. I'm about to say Lisa Ray.
I believe Lisa Rinna got some low quality cocaine and it had fentanyl in it, and that's where it came from when they tested her in the hospital. That's what I believe. I'm not saying it's true, but that's what I believe. That's how I believe the fentanyl got in her system. She wanted cocaine and ended up with fentanyl. I'd be upset too. I don't like when I order something and I get something else. I wish your Kathy Hilton wasn't behind it. You know what? I wouldn't put shit past Kathy. I wouldn't put shit past Kathy. I wouldn't.
Yeah, she's probably like the that drug dealer on Euphoria. You haven't seen Euphoria. Never mind. I guess
I've seen that clip of that odd-faced white woman.
Yeah,
It looks like her eyes aren't drawn in properly. Like she's got too much ocular bone showing. That's what it is.
Yes. Someone said, "Mother."
Speaking of bone.
Oh,
Rachel.
Are we going? Oh my God, we're going to Rachel Zoe.
Speaking of bone, which reminded me of osteo, which made me think of Rachel Zoe. I watched Beverly Hills, and I need to ask you, brother to brother, friend to friend, soul to soul. What are they doing this season? I like that episode could have been an email. Like the story did not move forward at all. Kyle and Dorita for the next 10 minutes. Woo. The whole dinner with Keely and Bowles, I was like, are we gonna get the engagement? Y'all just talking about, having kids at 50. And then Bowles keeps saying, if I don't give him children, he's 50. He had 50 years before he met your ass to get somebody pregnant. Why would you meet him at the damn finish line? Is it your job to run the race? But Bowles does need to be honest. If he didn't have money, she would dump him immediately. Immediately. I mean, she would have his shit. Before he got fired, his shit would be packed at the house. She'd be like, thank you for telling me. Let me get your shit together at the curb.
I didn't mind Beverly Hills. I mean, I thought it was funny that Dorit's credit card declined on camera. I mean, I love the luxury, and then I love Rachel Zoe. That's the difference between me and you. Like, I love the Rachel Zoe project. And then half this episode was like them in the Hamptons in Rachel's world. And I was just like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm wondering, what do people expect for Beverly Hills to happen now these days?
I expect.
I mean, you got well.
I don't mind. And also, they were acting like $4,500 was a lot of money. And I'm like, are y'all joking? We've seen y'all spend more, for years than $4,500. I just feel like $4,500 in the Hamptons at a Hampton store is like, that's what you would spend if you're going to go shopping in there. Like if it was $45,000, I could see why everybody would be so up in arms.
Do you believe that it was her bank?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think she was broke, but I mean, you have a $25,000 Kelly bag. I mean, I don't.
No, I don't think that she's broke. I do think that it was the fraud alert. Because I get fraud alerts on my card, and I'd be buying $10 beans from Amazon.
$10 beans. I just wanted to acknowledge like a super chat. Thank you, only one Miss Ann. Are there any faithfuls you think could have rooted Rob out as a traitor had they lasted longer? If so, who? Natalie and Kristen.
Yeah, Natalie and Kristen, but I would say they were just too little too late. And I would say this, they played the background, especially Kristen, till it was too late. And then they, kind of wanted to become more boisterous vocal players. And it's like, well, y'all was playing the background before, so you're not going to have that pull to whip votes that, let's say, Colton did after he guessed right with the linebacker.
Not the linebacker.
She had two of them. She a linebacker too.
Speaking of Beverly Hills, though, unfortunately, Denise Richards has to pay up to her abusive ex. According to court documents, a judge on Wednesday ordered Denise to pay Aaron $5,000 per month in temporary spousal support while the divorce plays out. The payments are due on the 5th of each month, starting March 5th, and will continue until further order of the court. The docs state Denise must foot Aaron's $25K in attorney's fees, plus an additional $5K that may be used for a forensic accountant. The $30K total will be paid in 3 $10,000 installments at the end of March, April, and May. This ruling stems from Aaron's October 2025 request for spousal support. I don't think she had a prenup. I think that's the issue. And then to have to pay your abuser. Now, I do get it. $5,000 for Denise Richards is like $500. So that's one thing. So she'll be okay. And it's just the principle of it, you know?
That is absurd. That is absolutely absurd that you have to pay your abuser.
Yeah. And I mean, $5,000, I mean, it may not be nothing to her, but it is something you can live off of.
Yeah. That's why it's spousal support.
I think many of us, well, you know how some spousal support can be in the 10s, 20s and 30s a month, Like,
oh, yeah.
Our son gets $300,000 a month.
She picked the right spouse.
Yes, she did. And really, Aaron did too. Like, it just sucks. Anyway, the court system, I don't know, they failed Denise Richards. Hopefully she can get out of that. Or, I mean, like you said about Candy, maybe just pay him out so he could go away. I don't know.
Like, you've got to have these people, like when you purchase a spouse, you pay for it up front. You'd be like, okay, how much is this relationship experience worth to me? And how do I get out of it when it's done? If you go on and plan, I'll probably be done with your ass in 5 years. You can look forward to that. You can have that financially planned. That's why you marry them, you have a prenup, you go on and file for divorce in the 5th year, you pay them their money to go away. They take it and go away. Always have a cash reward for someone to take and leave your ass alone. You would set that up in the beginnings, he'd already be out.
Well, let's mosey on down to your favorite city, Atlanta. We have a lot of Atlanta news for this episode, y'all. Let's start with the least to the most media's topic. First and foremost, Peter Thompson is a free man now. Did you hear about that?
Yes, I don't know who Peter Thompson is, but I know what you meant.
Isn't that his name? Peter Thompson. I thought that was his name. Penelope Bailey?
Peter
Thomas?
Not Thomas. It's Peter Thomas, not Thomas.
Whatever. I feel like I'm Wendy Williams. Papa Smurf, I guess. Uncle Ben.
Yeah, but he's out. Oh my God. The funniest quote I saw caption I saw this week was outside of that, like underneath that article was someone said, Famous Amos is a person?
I mean, I think they stopped putting the photo on the cookie label, right?
He's still on the back. He's still on the back.
Oh, okay. I never really had that before, their products. Is it just a cookie?
I grew up with Famous Amos cookies. They're good. They're just tiny little cookies.
But yes, Peter Thomas is free to scam again, you know? And you know what? It just hit me. That is why him and Wendy were canoodling on business. Do you remember that? Scammer with scammer. I just thought of that.
Well, he's not quite as free to scam. He's still under house arrest for the next 6 months and does owe $2.5 million in restitution to the government.
Oh, wow. Okay.
$2.5 million. So I don't know how you're going to come up with it.
That's as much as Kenya left on the table for walking into a workplace with a sexually explicit photo
of a coworker.
Be prepared, y'all. It's going to come up at least 5 more times on this broadcast. Anyway, I just hope Peter Thomas, Penelope Bailey, whatever the fuck his name is, just stops opening businesses. I just want him to stop opening businesses and stop scamming people. Like, I don't know what he can do, but he needs to just sit his ass down and do something else. Like maybe greet people at Walmart or something. Or park cars. Something that's just like, you can't scam anybody. Anyway, our next Atlanta news. Nene's man, I did not give a shit, but everyone made this big deal about it. Like I saw they were like canoodling, like kissing or something. Like I did not think anything of it. But then you have the crazy people looking up this man, his history. I'm kind of on Nene's side. Like she's allowed to date.
She literally did until death do us part. Like she couldn't do any more of the wedding vows if she tried.
And y'all know, like, you know, sometimes we like to give Nene the blues, but I was just like, I mean, when I found out what the guy did, I mean, that was terrible, but it's not like she was going with him or something like that. Like, they were just dating.
Wait. What did he do?
I think it was domestic violence.
Oh, God.
But they all looked into this man's history and background. That's why I'm just like, geez. And then like it just became a whole story. And then Nene had to come out and say, I am not with this man. I'm just out and about. Like, okay. I mean, that is something to take into account, I'm sure. But
at least we got Nene's back.
Yeah, I just thought she made a good point.
But
oh yes, in SA too. Yeah, that was terrible. I think that's what made it like a big deal too.
Nene has been famous long enough to know whoever she's going to get photoed with in a romantic situation, there's going to be scrutiny. She's been famous long enough to know what she's pulling. This is probably cheaper than a background check for her.
Probably.
People need to channel that investigation of folks into fixing their own lives. Like, what purpose does it serve? I don't tell people what to do with their energy. I only try to harvest mine for as best my ability. Because a lot of things people do boggle my mind.
I agree. Like going into a workplace with the sexually explicit photo of a coworker.
And not thinking that it was going to end like this. I mean, you already saw the network didn't have your back when you got threatened and they didn't do anything about it. Instead of walking off set and demanding respect, you said, okay, I'm going to go lower. This was a great case of sometimes when they go low, it's okay to not take it to hell. It's okay, because sometimes you might go to hell and then get stuck there.
I just thought of a story that is our WTF story of the day. I will save it for the end.
Okay.
I'll text you like who it's about.
Okay.
But yes, y'all, should we talk about? I'm gonna give them the choice of where we go in Atlanta. So we can either talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17, or we can do Kenya and Britt. What would y'all like to hear first? I would like to know. I'm going to take the first 10 responses. How many people we have in the room?
352.
Okay. So which story y'all want to hear first?
We've got one for Kenya.
4 for
season
Kenya.
17.
Ooh, it's tied?
How traitors.
I know, right? We've seen a lot of 17. Yeah, then we'll talk about season 17. We'll get to the the Kenya of it all later. So the trailer came out this past week, correct?
Yes.
Yes. We have 8 peaches on the show, which is like unprecedented for that franchise at least. Plus Cynthia, my girl, as a friend of. I think we're stepping into the right direction after season 16. Also, I think the only time it really worked when they had 8 cast members was when they did it in New York, when Bethany returned. So I think Atlanta has, I feel like you're going to disagree with me, but I feel like Atlanta definitely has a shot of being good. Like we didn't see any like hazing like on Potomac. We saw different fights. It was a lot of shade, a lot of like entertainment. K. Michelle was all over that trailer behind Portia. So I'm ready. Like I am ready for the antics. And we'll get to the polarizing response online, but I would love to hear what you thought about the trailer. I'm very excited about it.
It was so good to see. I believe in 8 storylines because it's let some new women come in, let them get enmeshed with the group. Everybody doesn't always have something going on. With 8 women, somebody's going to have something going on. And then with 8 different personalities, it's not going to be the same old fights. It's not going to be the same old talls versus smalls. It's going to be new and authentic conflict with that many different personalities.
And not
that's
7
what
on
the
1.
show. Exactly. And not 7 on 1. I was so glad to see not just K. Michelle there, but K. Michelle immediately getting Phaedra and her lies together. There is a felon in our midst, and we must point her out. Fraud. I don't trust a woman that eats dead people. I believe it. I'm glad they said it unbleeped and unaired. You've got corpse on your breath.
The eating dead people was a lot for me. I think she misspoke. I really do.
Well, Bravo aired it, and I'm taking it to the grave. Phaedra will probably try to cook me up with some damn Zatarans.
Zatarans. I am too goofy today. Oh, Jesus. Where was I? Oh my gosh.
Phaedra eating dead people. You don't believe it. I'm not. Anybody that wants to get around corpses that damn bad for what? Why you already got a degree? Why don't you go into a courtroom? She wants to go into a coroner's room to snack.
Also, when you have a cast of 8, I feel like this is an on notice season because usually after they have a season of 8, they always chop 2. Always.
And maybe they need that every year where two people always know 2 of you ain't coming back.
Right. It's going to be like how Tyra Banks, she put the photo out and it was blank on both sides. And that would be probably Shamia and Kelly. Because Shamia was hardly in that trailer. Kelly was hardly in that trailer.
I mean, is it like... Well, Kelly was hardly in the trailer because when you normally film, you film above a doorknob. So you just didn't see her.
Now, I know that you don't care for Drew, but I think her presence is necessary in this group.
Well, you know, toilets are needed in the world, so I guess.
She's just come around. She really has just come around for me. Like, I used to could not stand her, and especially her husband, but she dropped that husband, and I think she's just in on the joke now. She's not taking herself so seriously. What does Phaedra add? I mean, Phaedra adds a nostalgia, I think. I mean, she's been there since season 3. She's an ally for Portia. And she really gives good commentary, I think. Cynthia adds balance. Thank you, Shady Reality T, for the review.
You know what? Septic tanks serve a purpose too. And like Drew, they're full of shit.
Whatever. Now, can we talk about the people that aren't satisfied with this trailer? Because it really pissed me off. Because I'm just like, if you want the glory days, if you want the golden age OGs, Peacock is available for all of y'all. You know, like, this is a new show. Like, it's a different show. And when people say, oh, bring back the OGs, I'm like, who are you talking about? Kim? Sheree, who's been fired 4 times? Deshaun fucking Snow? Lisa, like, drunk auntie? Woo? Nene, she just got back on the network. She needs time. So I'm like, what OGs are we talking about?
I have a very special place of shut the fuck up to people that aren't happy, because we rarely get Black shows as it is. Just watch the shit and support the shit. We don't have time for anything else, because then we get other Black shows like Martha's Vineyard, and that shit really ain't good. So this is the best they've given us.
Child, you can't say nothing bad about Martha's Vineyard.
Please. The hottest guy on there only wanted white women. What the fuck were they thinking?
Right. And hardly, like, almost the entire cast was in relationships.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's about young single people getting into relationships. They had a married couple leading it, for crying out loud. She was pregnant, not drinking her second season. Like, that's fabulous, but that's not the story Summer House is supposed to tell.
Right. Also, it's the Love and Hip Hop comparisons too. I also want people to know that, like, this is Atlanta. Having lived in Atlanta, like, that is who the rich Black people are sometimes. Like, it's mostly rappers, entertainers, athletes. Like, sometimes that's just the culture. And let's not pretend like in its golden age, we were all watching Love and Hip Hop. Like, at least for 6 seasons, I was watching it. So
I'm still watching it.
It's a little bit too much for me now. But like I said, like, it's 2 different levels. Like, I would say Zeus is McDonald's. I would say Love and Hip Hop, that's Applebee's. And Real Housewives of Atlanta, that's Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory.
Right, exactly. Like, there's levels to this. It's all the same type of, like, the same ratchetry. It's just where you want to go. You want to go to McDonald's. You want to, like, just, get some table service, some specials, and Love and Hip Hop? Or do you want, some food that you can't just pop in the microwave, like they actually make it in the back? I hope y'all love that analogy. I wouldn't even
Zeus is Waffle House.
No, Zeus is Denny's. Like, Waffle House is top tier.
Yeah, Waffle House is like a community service at this point.
And also, with Atlanta, as far as the wealth, like, okay, we'll see a little bit of like, we'll see a Rolls Royce. We'll see maybe a Birkin, some labels. You know, everybody got that damn Gucci belt. But we don't watch Atlanta for the wealth and the luxury most of the time. We're watching for the reads, the entertainment, and the shade. I mean, they're doing nice things, but we're not watching Atlanta the same reason we watch in Beverly Hills. I just feel like each franchise has something that we like about it that's special.
It's the auntie for me.
Mm. Not Burger King. Ugh. But yeah, I'm excited for Atlanta. I can't wait to review it. It comes back, what, April 5th? That's right around the corner. And I'm sure the people that's complaining are going to be watching along too. And I'm still holding out. I'm still holding out for Nene to be in the mid-season trailer. We will see. We will see. Do you disagree?
Well, you said I hope. I can't disagree with your hope.
Well, I think she's
like,
going to be.
I never thought about that, but I'm like, you never know. It might be promotion for Girls Trip. So perhaps.
Someone asked, do we want Candy back? I wouldn't mind, actually.
I mean, now that she's got this divorce from Little Lord Short Lord, I'd like to see it play out. We watched you meet him. We want to watch you leave him.
But they got to pluck Phaedra off the show.
And please, pluck, put the boot in her back. I want to see a footprint on her ass get her out so damn fast and give Mama Joyce her confessional time. Because I want to see Heifer Joyce in one of her signature wigs sit down and tell how she always knew Todd wasn't shit.
Jesus. Oh, Mama Joyce.
I tried to tell her, but she didn't want to listen to me. And it only took 11 years of marriage for him to step out on her. He laid it low and spread it wide. I told her I'm the 5th member of Escape, but she ain't want to listen to me. Mama always know.
Are you done?
Am I ever?
No. Oh my God.
We both have the giggles today.
I don't know. Anyway, I mean, I did smoke this morning. So what else about Atlanta? Oh, we didn't talk about the other new girl, Pinky Cole. I only know her from Slutty Vegan, and I never had the food. Have you had her food?
No.
Oh, well, she did have some recent financial troubles, but she bought back her company, which is great. But for some reason, she's being sued for as much as Kenya is from her the salon. So we'll see what happens with that.
It will be nice to have another businesswoman to replace that Candy Boss energy that had been lost. Because none of them were giving, successful. And I'm glad to see that. And the read that she gave Angela Nostrils about buying her foreclosed homes, I was like, now there you go.
She's ready.
There you go. Now
She's ready.
that's a read. I should have bought your foreclosed homes.
Like,
well, actually, you shouldn't have, because didn't nobody want them. What you gonna do with them?
I mean, Angela could have returned serve and said, well, I'll buy your restaurants or whatever. So I think I like her.
She ain't got pockets deep enough. You got to go ask your husband. She can buy it on her own.
Sure. I was discussing the trailer with a friend, and he was shocked that I said, like, oh, yeah, Pinky Cole, she's a housewife, too. She's married. And he was like, he thought she was a lesbian. And I was like, does she look like a lesbian to you? I was just like, just because she has short hair? Does she get like someone said Rough Riders in my comment section, but I was like, I just didn't get lesbian from her.
I feel like whenever a woman has any like two non-traditional things on a woman instantly equal lesbian in most people's eyes. So you've got, bald and then, different colored hair, plus runs her own business. Oh, Les. Instant Les. Instant Les.
Mm. Oh, yes.
$25 plus tax for an egg sandwich.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like her business model is kind of sinking really quick because she doesn't like slutty vegan isn't healthy food. It's and what's the point of it being vegan if it's not healthy? You know what I mean?
Because some people don't want to eat animals, and that's all they care about. There are a lot of vegans that don't care about weight. Ooh, I caught myself this good. Ooh, I'm gonna pat myself on the back.
But yeah,
I'll tell you, the first thought in my mind.
Yeah, they shut down the slutty vegan because it was at a college campus, I believe, because it was like maybe $19 for a vegan burger or something, just by itself. So it was just, I don't blame them.
I feel like vegan food is expensive, and
right.
Vegans know that.
But I just feel like, the cost thing, like people are just going to go somewhere else.
Well, they're not, because what other vegan restaurants are there? And it's also good vegan food is very expensive. So I get it.
Oh, they said it was at Spelman's campus, I believe, and they had to close it down. It is ridiculous. Like when I was in college, like, nah. The most expensive thing was like maybe $8.
That's why I don't eat vegan. Like I don't have anything against vegans. I'm not going to spend that much money to have something decent. And like I've gone to a vegan Christmas dinner and everything was Play-Doh. Everything was Play-Doh. So if you don't want Play-Doh, if you want good vegan food, it's going to be $19 to $25 for a burger. And it'll be great. And you'll be like, wow, I can't believe it's vegan. And your cholesterol will go through the roof. Your sodium will flatline. But,
I just feel like the main purpose, I think, of going vegan is for health reasons. Not even eating, because if you're taking out cheese and dairy and stuff like that, and you're just putting in more processed foods, like what's the difference between, like I can understand meat. I can understand not wanting meat, but taking out like dairy and sugar and stuff, all that stuff like that, like I just don't understand. That's all.
For some people, they think they are afraid. The thing is, exactly, it's like it doesn't make sense because you're afraid of one chemical, so you have to turn to another chemical. You're afraid of the hormones they put into beef, but you're not afraid of the pesticides they're putting on the plants. It's like, just calm down, calm down. You're going to die anyway.
Well, moving on, we have an update on the whole Kenya and Britt Eadie thing. So all this week, Kenya has been ridiculed since the judgment came out that she needs to pay these 2 installments, and she missed the first one. A lot of people are saying that she's broke. A lot of people are saying that, like, she can't pay. That's the reason why. And yeah, I was thinking, okay, didn't her attorneys approve this payment plan? So, excuse me, that meant that she was going to, like, she agreed to pay this. And then when she became delinquent, that's when the landlord decided, okay, I'm going to file to get you evicted. That's how I thought the story went. But apparently, this is what Kenya said, and you know, I'm going to go to your channel tomorrow after, you know, she goes on YouTube on Sunday. You saw that, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be going on live on YouTube to clear things up. She says,
please start with that skin. You want to clear things up. Start with that skin. You haven't been able to get that skin clear in 30 years. Why are we going to start clearing things up now? You like them foggy. You like them cloudy, speckled. You walked into that. You really did. I couldn't let it go. Like Queen Latifah's closet door, it needed to be opened.
So she says the reports about me being behind on rent are false. As I have stated before, my company is in an active lawsuit against my salon landlord for failing to pay nearly $80,000 in tenant improvements allowance owed to me. I invested over $300K of my own money to build out my salon in a commercial space from a white box. When the landlord failed to reimburse contractual expenses, I withheld rent in an effort to reach a fair settlement and subsequently filed a countersuit for the amount they failed to reimburse. She says, join me live on YouTube this Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern to chat. She's going to answer questions. She thanks her fans, Team Twirl. And she says she will also be updating everyone on her new projects, relationship status, and encounter with Britt Eady. It's going to be juicy. Now, what she did, her first mistake, besides going into a workplace with a sexually explicit photo of a coworker at the age of 54, the second mistake was mentioning Britt Eady. You should not be talking about her at all. At all. Anyway, afterward, Britt Eady stepped into the chat. She's like, I am no longer on TV and I mind my business. I wish delusional people would stop using me as clickbait. I have not ran into anyone, especially an op. Only way someone will see me that has a problem will be in federal court. Please stop using my likeness for press. Karma has already dealt with all my enemies. Where to begin? So what do you think of Kenya with the salon thing? She's clearing it up and she's not behind on the rent. What do you think from that?
I think at this point, go on and give them people their keys back. This is a bad investment. Nobody's going, like, we don't know if the shit's open. We don't know if it's not open, but we know you're paying for this space. We don't know why you're paying for this space. Do you know why? Don't pay them to not embarrass yourself in front of us. Go on and be embarrassed. You've made several mistakes, and now you're going to have to pay for them. Give these people their salon back. I don't know why you rented this shit in the first place, but ain't nobody showing up. Nobody is trying to book and hang out with Kenya. I'll show your pussy more.
And what do you think about her bringing up Britt Eady?
Well, she's going to have Britt on the brain for a long time, possibly for the rest of her life. This may have changed the trajectory of her life. Your life was going pretty good until you met Britt Eady and you decided to act stupid. You decided to bring a sexually explicit photo of a coworker into a workspace as a 54-year-old woman and thought it would go well for you. $2 million later, it hasn't. $2 million.
And it's a lot. It's a lot. And
that's a lot.
What do you think about Britt Eady's response?
I think, well, Britt didn't mention Kenya's name because Britt listens to her lawyers because Britt wants to get paid. I want her to get every penny of that $20 million so bad. I want her to be the bitch that came on and slayed Bravo. Because it was not necessary for them to air that. That was the thing. Y'all never should have aired that. You never should have aired that. They honestly should have just fired the both of you and called it a damn day and never aired it.
Yeah.
They should have fired Britt for the threats. They should have fired Kenya for Kenya.
Yeah.
Again, if we could say easily, if Kenya had a penis, the settlement check would have been written already. Whether it was her vagina or not, if a male came into a workplace with a sexually explicit photo and tried to claim it was a coworker, the settlement check would have been written. The shit never would have aired. Everyone would have said, "Oh my God."
So also we got news that Britt Eady withdrew her $20 million lawsuit. And a lot of people are thinking, oh, well, the lawsuit's over. Kenya can come back on Bravo, NBC Universal. Why is that not true? Because she's refiling, right?
Yes, and she's refiled in federal court. And this is how Nene did it. Rather than going through the state civil, they go through federal, which has a much quicker time frame. Now, Leah McSweeney is still caught up before they've gotten to discovery, but that's how Nene was able to get Bravo to settle within 4 months.
So I heard about Nene, and I was told that when she settled, like she didn't get any money from that settlement.
She might not have, but she did get an opportunity to work with them again, so she got something.
True, when you put it like that.
Like there was clearly an admittance of wrongdoing and clearly some type of mending offenses.
I really want this all to be. Huh?
Oh, I saw somebody say Britt has a strong claim for defamation or sexual harassment. Like that's sexual harassment, pure and simple.
Well, I really hope like the tides turn for Kenya because she's in the news for all the wrong reasons. Did you see something?
Somebody said off topic, but what do y'all think of the Whisperer? Well, who's the Whisperer? Like Janet ain't done nothing. And when is Wendy Osefo the Whisperer with that ASMR confession she gave us?
I don't know who the DL Whisperer is. Apparently that's
the DL Whisperer. Okay. It's some TikTok drama. This guy
he was given
has a TikTok channel about exposing DL men. Like that's what his channel is about. And really it seems like he's just trying to find women that have DL men so he can sleep with them. But he got into it with T.S. Madison and drove by her house and is now sitting in jail somewhere in Georgia with no bond. With no bond.
He deserves it. And he'll definitely be whispering. Well, people probably be whispering in him.
And you wanted DL men. Well, baby, you're in prison now. You're at the factory. You are at the factory, honey. You can get them showroom new right off the conveyor belt.
Yeah, they're going to be whispering in places where
he can sit betwixt knees and get his hairs did.
Yeah.
Bond denied.
Denied. We got a super chat.
Thank you, Jay Vanity. For Janet ain't done nothing.
Ain't done nothing. Speaking of mistake, what was Wendy's mistake?
Osefo?
Yeah.
That's a stolen mistake.
Mm.
And her mistake is piss poorly executed. That's her mistake. I mean, her mistake is a bad idea.
Mm. Did you see the sneak peek for part 3 when Andy was asking her about everything?
I didn't see that. I think I saw another clip, but I didn't see Andy. What did Andy ask her?
We can play it for fair use, right?
They don't seem to be bothering people, so go ahead.
Okay.
Now that they've got to compete with TikTok and TikTok doesn't care, I think that everybody's starting to be like, oh, scalp greased.
Mm.
taking pictures of them sending stolen merchandise. I mean, she's wearing the ring that she said was stolen in the robbery that never happened at the reunion.
So this is what Andy asked her. It's just a minute, y'all. So let's see.
You and your mom and sister ended the season on a really rough note.
Yeah.
How have they reacted to this news?
You know, there's a silver lining in every cloud. And the way that my family has rallied around me, my mom and my sister were the first people there. The way that Eddie's family has rallied around us, we have all come together in a way that we were not before.
There are a few narratives that anyone who watches the show could latch on to. One of which is that you were taking care of your mom financially. One of which is that you and Eddie were renovating your home. You were dressing for the show, putting on a image in order to just be fly on the show. And so there was a narrative that emerged after the charges that, oh, she was trying to keep up and this is what she did in order to do that. How do you respond to that?
I don't respond. The people can have their narrative. That's on them.
It was reported that you have 67 credit cards under your name with multiple aliases. Pam Oliver, Eddie Hennessy.
My legal counsel responded to that in court and corrected that narrative. Those aliases were only used for package and deliveries. There are no aliases in which were used for any financial institution, and that narrative was corrected.
It was also reported that prosecutors claim you have very little money and are in substantial debt.
I respect the legal system. If that is their opinion, then that is their opinion.
And the rest will be shown on Sunday, y'all. Go at it. What did you think about that and how she responded to it?
We're gonna get your narrative in court, sweetie. So that's when we're gonna get your narrative. We may not get it on this reunion couch. I don't want to hear, I'm not responding to that. Well, guess what? When the judge asks you, you're gonna fucking respond. So I'll see you in court.
That's if she don't take the plea deal.
Then she'll still have to write an admission of guilt, and you still then you'll plead guilty. And we'll get your narrative then.
Yeah. I actually thought Andy was going a little soft on her because what about the other things that you can't deny? Like, what about
like the 3 insurance policies?
Right. And the email of Eddie saying, do you want to add something? And what about it's in the court documents that they found things that you claimed that was still in your possession.
The ring on your finger.
Or was returned. I was like, Andy, get to that. Why bring up the 67 credit cards? She can dispute that, but that is indisputable evidence. They have the emails. So there was an intent. It just gets me.
I could see why Andy wouldn't want to ask that question legally because then it could become evidence.
Yeah.
I could see him being like, I don't need to be that involved. And again, you're going to court in just a few weeks. We'll find out then.
Mm.
You can, that's the thing. You don't have to answer me, but you will answer the judge. So I'm just like,
I'm just trying to see it as from her point of from her perspective, because she keeps talking about it like
you're not that stupid, so you'll never be able to understand.
Yeah.
You're not a thief or an idiot. So
it just boils my blood that she keeps talking about it in the fact that our family has gathered around us like no other. We are going to fight this. I'm like, you did this to yourself. You hit yourself in the face. That's what I'm just wondering. That's why it just blows my mind. Why do I need to lose sleep over your poor decisions? Ashley said the same thing. And I'm like, I'm trying to think, like, even if, like, what if Wendy was your friend? Like, what if Wendy was your friend? Like, you would have some type of sympathy for her, right? Because I'm trying to see it as, like, what
Nah,
if
I don't
Wendy
know
was
about something this stupid. I would be concerned for myself. I would feel hoodwinked and bamboozled. That, like, you couldn't hide that kind of stupidity from me, though. I feel like it would pop out.
I have an example, because I actually have a friend that did do something stupid, and they've since gotten their life together. Thank you, Mook
Thank
Duke.
you, Mook Duke. Nurse Mook Duke.
Thank you for the super chat. Let me see how I can say this. My friend worked at a facility where there are a transportation facility where there are a lot of cameras, and they used someone's information to get something out of to purchase an item, and didn't think it would come back on them. And yeah, it was just like, how can you be so stupid? But as a friend, it's just like, you can't really say anything, you know? But at least they owned up to it. That was the difference. They owned up to it. And since then, they've taken accountability. They've moved on with their life. That's the most I can say on it. But yes, as I was trying to think with Wendy, like, would I have some sympathy if they would at least, like, just own it? You know? Like, oh, I got caught. I did something stupid, but please just have my back for me. Would that change your opinion on it? Well, all right.
I would have to, like, probably, I would say that if they could own, okay, I've made him a horrible mistake, and let's figure out why. Okay. I can, it's like, I couldn't deal with you're still living in your own world. That I couldn't deal with. But if you're like, I did something stupid and now I'm trying to figure out, okay, I could, yeah.
Well, Wendy isn't doing that. At least in the public. So yeah. I can't wait to see part 3. Hopefully it's a little bit better than part 2, because I felt part 2 was a little rushed. I thought Andy kept moving on when we needed to stay on some shit. But
I kind of agree with it. And a lot of people have been saying, like, Andy seemed disinterested. No, I feel like it's going to be the same circular argument. We know it's going to be the same circular argument. That's why he's like, okay, we're not going to get anywhere. Let's move on. Because we're not going to get anywhere. So let's move on. That's why I think having 8 wives is a good idea, because there'll be something new to get to rather than the same. Like, so much of this is like the same argument. It's like, we need new arguments.
Because they all jump on that one thing, and that the whole Chris Samuels thing, that almost tanked the season.
And my question is, why does Chris Samuels have Stacey around your children when Monique ain't even met her yet?
Yeah, I need to find out who was on that phone, because
that was her daughter.
Is that confirmed?
It's not confirmed, but it was pretty much like, why else would her daughter, was her daughter Cam, and they can't mention the kids anymore. So that's why it's all blurred out, but that's why.
Okay. I hate that she had to take it there. It's never that serious, I feel like, especially for a man you're no longer with.
They consciously tried to set up a fake home invasion. That is no mistake. That was a choice.
Yes. What about the robbery? I need Andy to ask, did you get robbed?
Again, I would not want to ask that, because I would not want it to become evidence.
Sure.
Because this is airing before the trial. It's like, why am I going to ask you shit they're going to? I'd be like, too, I want to see what you'll tell the judge, because I know you'll lie to me.
Well, are people allowed to be in the courtroom?
I don't know. I'll have to ask what else is going on podcast because she would know because it's in Baltimore. Will I go? I don't know. I might want to. I'm not that far from Baltimore, and this will be the trial of the century.
I mean, Wendy damn near lives in Philadelphia, right? Well, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't live in Potomac or DC proper.
No, she's closer to Pennsylvania. I didn't know that Philadelphia was this close to Maryland.
Oh.
Until I moved here.
Philadelphia is close to everywhere.
Yes. Does Eddie actually practice law? Another great question.
Yeah. Ooh. Someone asked about that whole like BAFTA situation. I'm not saying nothing. I don't know. I can't say anything on that. Maybe the Patreon. Maybe that's kitchen table talk.
Yes.
Kitchen table talk. Even I would just say that I hate that Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo have to live with that trauma for the rest of their life, and they're attached to that. And that's
why was there a mic?
Why there was a 2-hour delay? Why was it still included?
Kitchen table.
Yeah. Anyway, damn, no one asked that as a question too on Pop Rose Action. We already did it. That's so funny. Well, catch us on the next Pop Rose Action.
Yet. I don't think it had happened yet.
I think it did, didn't it? Oh no, it happened this week, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. It happened this week. It happened like right before. It was Sunday, and so it probably happened. Like you probably asked for questions, then we filmed.
Right.
I think did we film on Monday or something? Like it was too. It was there wasn't enough time to get it in.
Right. Anyway, so what do you think quickly about 50 Cent and T.I.? I've just been ignoring it because I don't like either of them.
I'm taught like, girl, 50 Cent, it's like, okay, you've gone after Diddy, you did the whole documentary. It's like, girl, all you're doing is being angry with people. Like that's all you are in the headlines for is you're feuding with Jim Jones, you're feuding with T.I., you're feuding with Ja Rule, and it's like, you're 50. You're 50 years old. Why are you arguing with these people? None of y'all are on the charts anymore. Well, actually, T.I. is. But you're becoming a curmudgeon. Like, it's sad. It's just, your children don't like you. You have no successful relationships with women. Like, at some point, we're going to look at you and see a sad old man. You have money, but no one loves you.
Mm.
And you look pregnant.
All right. Well, are you going to be watching House of Villains? Because, there's Drita. I know you love her, as well as Jackie Christie and New York. Will you be recapping it?
No.
Why?
I only like Drita and Jackie when they're punching people. And like I watched House of Villains and none of them were being mean to each other. And so that to me defeated the purpose of the show.
Yeah, I think House of Villains, like I can't take it seriously because it just seems like everyone's acting.
Yes. Although Tiffany's saying to Teresa, I've always respected your hairline on television. The fact that she was able to look at her and get that out with a straight face.
Yeah.
I've always respected your hairline on television. And I mean, and the fact that Teresa couldn't catch that was a read, that you could just see that look on her face, that brain was just trying to fire and understand what it had just heard, but she couldn't. That was a great moment. That made me tune in. And then I was like, oh, there ain't shit else here.
Right. Well, I won't be watching, but yeah, y'all enjoy. Thank you, Dario Darrell. Hopefully I pronounced it right. I will say this about the TI 50 thing. I love how those kids stepped up and protected their mama. That deserves a standing ovation.
They sure did.
Mm.
One of the sons did an instrumental diss track, which I've never heard of.
Was that the one, the crazy one? Was that King?
No, King has done rapping diss tracks. The other one did, like, he plays guitar, and he did a guitar diss track.
Interesting. Okay.
Hey, I'm all for like standing up for your people and doing it with art. I'm like, get some coin off this.
So the WTF story. I was watching friends of the show, Scotty by Nature's channel, and he was reporting on Funky Dineva versus Tiffany from America's Next Top Model.
Oh, yeah.
And they are going to hell with each other. And this all started because Funky Dineva just said like a funny high school story because him and Tiffany went to the same high school of her, you know, I guess she was about to get jumped and allegedly her grandmother came out with a hammer so they would, you know, not fight her granddaughter. And he said in a jokingly way. So then Tiffany came out and was just going in on him. And I don't think it was warranted, I believe, what she said in response to a funny story. Like she talked about, like, I guess his medical history, you know, what he's currently going through. And also it was something homophobic that she said that was really like really out of pocket.
You took too much dick in the booty, and I guess that's what got you sick, or words to that effect. And it's like, I saw the read, but then he clapped back at her.
Yes. And what did he say?
He said, well, at least my children are laying at my feet. While you're worrying about my possible last days, your son already had his. And I was like,
yeah, he said you were broke, bitch. And if you had two nickels to rub together, maybe your son wouldn't have got popped robbing the game shop or the GameStop.
Wait, he got killed robbing a GameStop?
It was something he got killed.
I was going to say, like, I didn't look into it. I didn't know she had a son, much less that the son had passed, much less it happened during a robbery. All of this was news to me.
Yeah, my mouth dropped when Scotty was reporting the story. And I was just like, wow, this all started from just a harmless story that hit a nerve with her.
All I can say is I am deeply grateful I am not involved.
I agree.
Arabella. Arabella.
But yeah, like I just feel like two people go to hell. It's just like Scotty said, like I'm not the type of person that would go that low. I just don't think I'm capable of that. Maybe you are, but I can't go to hell like that.
I don't. There's a level of what brands do I want to work with. So it's not about whether I want to or not. It's about, this is business. I'm not here for that. Like I guess there's just a level of, I feel I have too much going on and too much I'd like to accomplish, where I feel like that type of behavior could be an impediment to where I want to go with my life.
Right.
And also, I never want to end up in a position like poor Mary Cosby, where I'm so sorry that your son passed, but I also vividly remember when another young lady passed in a car accident and you described the car accident and someone asked, did she live? And you said, oh God, no. And you were very careless and you were very callous. And that was very hurtful to those people. So I never want to put myself in that type of position where I say things like, you smell like hospital, and then someone could snap back at me and say, well, now you smell like funeral home. I never want to put myself in that position.
Yes. But I'm speechless now. I am speechless. My prayers are with Mary, by the way, as well as if she needs to take a break from this season, I would welcome it for her, but I heard that she's going to continue.
I heard that too, and I'm like, oh God, please don't let her. Please, I'm gonna say it. Bravo is not the place for bereavement. I am really sorry, but like, this is a light, funny show. That's what it's supposed to be. It's like, this isn't like, we don't need to turn this into A&E, an addiction special. It's gonna make the season too dark. It's just gonna be too, it's sad, it's horrible. But that's not what this should, y'all have to take a stand and be like, okay, this is what we're supposed to talk about. This is what we're supposed to be about. Take your time to grieve. We saw with Nene Leakes, it doesn't work.
Yeah. You can't just go back to you can't grieve and then go back to this wacky world of women and their crazy antics. Because they already scared of Mary. So it's how to even handle someone like that. I just think that she needs a break. Maybe she can do a guest appearance. They all rally around her, and then they move on with the season without her.
I agree, because it's just going to be too sad, and you're not equipped to tell this kind of story. You're not equipped to do it. That's not what you do. You tell funny stories about marriages and people, ordering the same drink every damn time to read, carcass out to read. I mean, it's supposed to be a funny, lighthearted show. This is just, it's too deep. It's too deep. It's too real. It's too sad. We give it respect.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Any other stories? I mean, we went on long today. But I mean, y'all only see us twice a month anyway now, so might as well get it all out.
Yeah, it's exactly. Is there anything else? No, I just hope that when the reunion ends, it ends with a farewell to Ashley Darby. And take Kay and Giselle with you.
Well, Giselle is staying, but I agree with you. Ashley needs to leave.
I mean, we thought Wendy was staying, but prison full to those people. So I never want to put myself to where
when she said the person had a car accident and a girl fell off the sunroof and rolled down the ravine. Let me see if I can find it. Mary Cosby car accident story.
I would love to teach you a cooking lesson. Today, I'm so tired. One of the members in our church, their daughter, had a crash.
When?
Today, last night. And she was ejected from the sunroof and fell down into a neighborhood. 30 feet, drop off the freeway.
Is she still alive?
No. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah.
I would love.
Well, good.
Yeah, he didn't die yet.
There's a level of what?
If she needs to take a break from this season, I'm scared of Mary. So it's how to even handle someone like that. I just think that she needs a a break. Maybe she.
New cult following.
Hello and welcome to Watch What Crappens, a podcast about all that crap on Bravo that we just love to talk about. I'm Ben Mandliker, and joining me today is the one and only Ronnie Karam. Hey Ronnie, what's going on?
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. Well, here we are. Today we are 1 week away from the Golden Crappies. 7 days, final stretch. I think there are actually some seats that have been released that are available. So go get your tickets. Go to watchwhatcrappens.com or follow the links on our social media. And if you can't be there or if there are no seats left, be sure to join us.
Hit nothing. Keep, leave, nothing. I'm not listening to that. Because why didn't you do a very classic, vintage, sickening thing called calling? Calling. Baby. Honey, we evolved from the telegram where some white man will come up to your door and say, hey, need more milk and eggs. Stop. Also, buy bacon. Stop. Also, I have another wife. Stop. We evolved from that and then got to picking up the phone, wrapping the cord around your neck, and then just talking for hours, which was really cunty. Then I got a Nokia phone in high school and got Snake and text messaging. Fun. You don't always have time to have a full conversation. You just send some words. What is a voice note? And like I can see how it can be convenient here and there. But baby, when you start walking me down your family tree and you take a fucking break about how your great grandmama walked the Underground Railroad, I'm like, we could have just called, you could come over and we could talk about this. It sounds deep. Stop sending me these fucking lengthy ass Deathly Hollows Part 2 ass voice notes, bitch. I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm not going to listen to it. Thanks. This one is also for the gays, specifically for the tops in the audience, or those of you who claim top. I'm not gonna argue with you today. I want you to remember, I want you to know, I want you to acknowledge, I want you to rest in the fact that fleeting for no reason is an unforgivable. If
Okay, so as I'm winding down, do we want to let me see what's on my DVR. Do we want to start Euphoria season 2? I missed Matlock. Did I start Matlock? Oh, Law and Order came on. Extracted, haven't gotten into that. Chicago Fire, that's old. What are you, or the Joe Budden? Joe Budden wasn't really that. They did talk about, let's see what's going on with the war.
In Dubai. I'm in a parking shelter. We've received so many emergency alerts. We've seen the missiles with our own 2 eyes. We've heard the explosions. I don't know exactly what's happening, but I know that for people who are staying on the Palm Jumeirah like me, we are currently taking shelter. So I just wanted to give you all this update.
Why would your asses be in Dubai? We did finish season 2. Remember they played that song, A Song for You? I've been so many places in my life and time. I turn around and I acted out my life in phases. And we're all alone. And I'm singing this song for you. Do, do, do. You told me there's a secrets. Let's see what happened in the final. A winter formal. I think Fez robbed somebody. Yeah, I can't remember what happened. Euphoria. Season 1 finale. After Jules decides to run away to the city, Rue initially agrees but backs out at the train station, fearing to abandon her family. Upon returning home, alone heartbroken, Rue relapses, taking a line of cocaine, descending into a metaphorical musical sequence. Jules' departure, Jules leaves for the city alone. Having confessed her love for Rue, Fezco to pay off a drug dealer, Mouse, after flushing his stash to avoid police, Fezco robs a doctor, leaving his fate uncertain, but likely in danger. Nate and Maddie, after a high-tension episode, the two remain in their toxic, codependent dynamic, with Nate showing intense, uncontrollable rage. Cassie's abortion. Cassie goes through with an abortion, a quiet, emotional moment that breaks her apart from her boyfriend, McKay. Season 2 is the shit. So should we start season 2? Okay, so what I'm going to do is end this and then start it fresh so I can have it fresh on Twitter so people don't have to go through 4 hours of this. So I'm going to end this and just start this right up. I don't need to make a thumbnail because it's not on YouTube. So I will see you in less than 5 minutes. Deuces. We'll talk about 50 and T.I. and tomorrow. And anything else I left out. Toodles.